Hello, everybody, and welcome to BCT number 8. We've got a little bit of a late start today, but we're going to hop in straight to the game. Not much chit-chat today. We're just going to go straight into our agent select. Today, we're going to be opening up with blunt rotation versus 789. Pretty exciting match, if you ask me. I think there's going to be some pretty cool dynamics here. Just going to be me starting off, but Deltas is going to be joining me shortly. Let's hop straight into agent select. We'll have a little look at what these teams have got going on. On Jet over here, looking very, very interesting. Azo on the Yoru. I don't think anyone's surprised about that. I mean, normally that'd be a pretty surprising pick, but I don't think you can say too much about it. Jeffrey, we know, is going to be subbing in today on Smoke, so we'll have a little look, see what he can do with that. Hopefully, it's going to be something pretty cool. God, I feel like Tarek, you know? I'm having an amazing time out here. Seeing Abby Dabby on the clove is going to be a little bit interesting here as well. I think he's a player that we're gonna have a nice time looking out for. We're gonna find very interesting. It's just the best of one today. We'll see who can come through with the win. Hopefully, there will be someone interesting. Ooh, good. Have a little look at these comps here. I don't think anybody's surprised to see Vict on the Jet. Sova's going to be a really interesting agent, actually, for Sana to play, and I'm pretty excited to see what he can get done on it. You know, it's been a little while since Sana's been around. On the epic comeback here, I think it's going to be pretty fun. Let's have a little look, see what they're getting up to. Cheeky little shocked up straight away off the bat. Doesn't look like we're really getting too much from it, though. Blunt rotation playing surprisingly far back for a very, a team that lacks discipline. Interesting to see them sitting so far back in spawn, just waiting out. Maybe expecting something, some kind of push, some kind of organized take of a little bit of space, but nothing to show yet. Azo with the Sentinels Classic. Ew, yeah, Fnatic Classic. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see no fucking Sentinels Classics over here. We don't like Sentinels. We love Fnatic. We're not reliving that final. Hell no. Let's have a little look. Vic's postured up here. Just gently jiggle peeking the angle. Looks like they're going to go for some kind of A split. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Smoked off. Looks like he's ready to swing. And a beautiful peek out the smoke. 2 quick kills for Vic. That's absolutely lovely. Bomb site traded out, though. But look at everybody already postured up on that retake. Everyone's already in their position to just burst straight out. This position has to be everything. Let's get lots and lots of kills here for Emi. I think she's got to do something, and she can't do anything at all. Antosh in a 1 versus 4. Can't do anything. Very, very clean round at the end of the day for 789 over here. Really nice to see, actually. Really lovely peek from Vic. I think seeing Vic playing duelist is exciting. I think he kind of underrates himself a lot as a player. I don't think he really realizes the potential that he's got. And it's really nice to see him taking those peaks, getting those timings, and getting those frags on the back of it as well. 3k to open it up. No surprise to see him going onto the Guardian here as well. Maybe looking up to farm up some ecos. Hopefully going for that Blade Storm. Seeing if he can do anything with it in the bonus. See what he can do. Other than that, not much ultimate progress. Antosh, after getting that kill, looks like he's picked up an ult orb as well. He's on the way to the null command, so that could be of use to them, especially on that attack round. Shut down that killjoy. We'll see how it progresses. Shock darts coming in again for Sana, but they were predicted last time. I can't imagine that they're not going to be predicted again. Very, very wide peak towards tiles here. Looks like they've got everybody geared up towards tiles as Fish just creeps up top mid. Smoke comes in and the spam from Antosh with a classic. Straight through the smoke. That was absolutely ridiculous stuff. Oh my goodness. Vic taken straight down, the hero of last time, but Abby swinging there, can't do anything, and Azo with the Bucky and B main catches the lurk of Emmy. Postured up now, can't really do anything else. Lots of space towards top mid, though, for blunt rotation. Maybe they can do something with it. Fish around top mid right now, by the box, trying to get something done. Antosh as well. Maybe considering going for Vic's gun, knowing that he had something a little bit more interesting, but it's going to be pretty tricky for them. And look at this double setup towards tree as well. Jeff and Elks here. staying together. They've got that turret as well to back them up, kind of alleviating the pressure from main. Walking through to re-clear spawn as well. Lots and lots of discipline, some really, really good team play. It's giving up the space. It looks like Blunt Rotation have actually found a really good timing here. Nothing scammed with the knife, and they could pop in and get this Guardian. Elks is here, but I reckon... Oh, the Killjoy's not the player that you want to face, but lovely shots. Lots of damage, but not quite the kill yet. Elks postured up here, 20 seconds now. Ready to try and stop this push as the B main clear out from 789 finds absolutely nothing. They know exactly where the players are going. Fish going in towards heaven here. I actually really like this idea. 12 seconds, though. They have to make a move. Antosh onto the bomb side. Looks like Elks is going to jump down, try and stop the plant. And I think she's just about done it. Fish has just about missed the timing, and the spike is down. There's nothing he can do. That kill at the start of the round was absolutely lovely, but Elks will clean it up. 2 kills for her on the round. Brilliant stuff, and a lovely hold towards the side. After that initial opening kill from Blunt Rotation, I think we all hoped to see a little bit more, but unfortunately, there wasn't really much that could be done there, I feel. That setup, the way that 789 played that was really lovely. That re-clear through spawn, that push through B main to affirm that it was the A site, the crunch onto the bomb site, Elks getting the perfect timing on the peak to stop the plant and disallow any other, you know, shenanigans or tomfoolery from happening on the round. I think that was really brilliantly played, and I hope to see them to continue playing like this, because I thought that was some really, really good stuff. Antosh getting close to that null command now. Wonder if they'll try and farm up some orbs. Another shot Dart comes in for Sana. Looks like they're really valuing this early B main control on 789. Flash comes in as well. Drone comes out, but not much scanned. Azo in the smoke with the Bucky, and he whiffs. That's absolutely diabolical. Point blank, 3 shots. Hardly any of them connect. Abby Dabby lives and gets the kill, and Fish as well. Got that kill towards top middle. Swing out the smoke from Jeffrey. Can't do anything, but Elks is there to back him up. And Sana's alive. Here's the danger man. Here's the person that you don't want to be facing. Lots of damage done onto Blunt Rotation as well. But, oh, lovely shot from Bacon to finish it off. Sana can only get 1. Lovely team play from Blunt Rotation. And in the end, a really, really nice anti-eco. Lovely bonus from them. Quite clean. Not sure if they got the spike down. Didn't quite look like it at the end, but they've got enough money. Looks like that round went pretty well for them. The Azo on the Bucky again. Azo's loving this this shotgun action. Looks like he's changing his mind. He's going to opt to take a Phantom. A lot more sensible. And this is a big round for both of those teams. 3 people on Blunt Rotation can buy for the next, but the others can't. Abby, instead of buying a gun, buying a lesser gun, he's decided to opt for 0 shields. Pop his rifle instead. Instant fall from Victor. Looks like Sana's instantly rotated as well. Looks like they've got a bit of a hard read onto this bomb site. A stack coming in already off with hardly any pressure. Not much util expended though, so maybe they can do something with this. We'll have a little look. What is that crosshair? That's disgusting, mate. Who is that? Bacon? Jesus Christ. That's grim. If he gets a kill with that, I'll eat me own bloody socks. Fucking hell. Victor's postured up towards top middle again. Looks like he quite likes his position, being able to take that aggressive peek. Jeff's there to back him up. Most likely got that paranoia in hand as well. Can do something with it if he'd like to. Bacon taking that fight towards top middle. Trying to take that space. Solo pretty much. Not too much he can do here. Abby with that regen shield. Gets that, oh my goodness, Bacon. Yep. Elks towards top mid. Lovely kill. Towards bottom mid even. Now command comes in though. Blunt Rotation speeding up off this. I like the idea, and this is a really big fight for Fish to win, and he does. Azo on the site though, coming in big, and Sana as well from Market. The team play from 789 right now looks absolutely incredible. Lovely kill from Antosh though, and it's a 1v3. 20 seconds on the clock. Not much time to play with, but Elks gives him a kill. That's absolutely lovely stuff. He's got the smoke to try and plant with, but soon it fades, and now there's not much more he can do. This team play again is absolutely stunning. Oh, the double swing was just off, and he so almost won that. Just about ran out of bullets. Little bit of a missed timing there. Could have really blundered that around for 789, but thankfully the whiff comes through for Antosh. That Vandal spray transfer, not easy to hit. And Jeffrey in the back of it will just pop in, get that trade. You know, little super sub. We love to see it. We know that originally Shiko is going to be playing with this team, but for today, Jeff's going to be in. He's going to be working with him, so it's really, really nice to see him getting that win. Let's have a little look at this eco. Not very much for Blunt Rotation in the bank now. Not looking great for them. Hopefully, they can get something done with this. Oh, big peek from Victor. There's lots of people But Saina's here to back it up. And this team play again, Azo from heaven, just this double up setup. Even though Vic runs away, it just baits everybody into peeking, tunnel visioning on towards him. Bacon, lovely kill, but Azo with the clone. Brilliant trade. 3 on the round for him, and Fish will get the kill, but 3 left to go. He's going for 360s. It's Fish, of course he is. Interesting peek there, and Saina just shuts him straight down. All good. Nice eco for blunt rotation. Got a little bit of damage done, but I think, again, they would hope for a lot more than that. Not looking brilliant. That bonus that they had was a nice clean round, but other than that, they've been generally getting shut down. They've just not really been using much utility to kind of break through these tough setups that 789 are playing against. You can see that they're really working on playing with each other. Everyone's basically holding hands the whole time. It's almost like a little buddy system. Nobody's ever really on their own, and if they are, they've got somebody straight behind them to play off. And that's why I think blunt rotation are overlooking. They tunnel vision on one person, and then whoever's there to help trade or help them out is just really, really screwing them over. Operator out for Vict. Not much done with it yet. Fish with that Blade Storm tries to take a peek. Just about dodges the op shot, but can't do very much. Looks like we're getting a bit of quite a defensive hold towards middle as well, but Saina's going to pivot back towards market, towards pizza. Pop the Hunter's Fury, actually. Blind off, but can't do anything. Emmy tries to peek into tiles off that, but gets instantly shut down by Vict. Close smoke comes in, but Vict, oh, he's going for it. He wants it. Bacon, that was a good kill. Azo kind of inserted a little bit on his own, just kind of overstepping a bit into B main there, giving up a kill. But this double setup towards market could be everything. Saina coming in huge. Oh my goodness. He's going crazy, but Antosh is 19 health. It doesn't really look like there's much they can do here. Fish is going to get the spike down, but on site he's got to do everything. He's got to really put the work in. Antosh is instantly shut down, and now 1 versus 3 for Fish. He's got his shorty in the smoke, and we know that this is where he shines. Can't see anything, though. Comes in, tries to get the kill. Paranoid comes in, but dodged as well. He could step into the smoke. He could get the timing here, but again, look at this double peek. Both of them ready to hold, thinking about that double swing, but they didn't even get time to do it. Smoke fades. Fish is out in the open, and there's absolutely nothing that they can do. Operator saved over into the next round for Vict, and Jeffrey will get the defuse. 5 on the round for 789 now. Looking like they're starting to run away with it a little bit. The economy's going to start getting really out of control soon. The rounds have been pretty clean. Couple of deaths in that one, but they're starting to really build on that now with that bonus. 5k in the bank for Vict. I'm also surprised to see him not buying anyone, but we know that Azo's been enjoying playing with that shotgun. This is a very, very big buy round for blunt rotation. This is something that they have to win. Pretty non-negotiable. Otherwise, it could be 7 on the round. We could be having a Brazil-Germany situation here with 789. We don't want to get that 1-7 scoreline. We want to see them put up a little bit of a fight. We know that this team has got really good chemistry, so we want to see it come into effect here. Oh, Azo with the judge. He's been playing shotgun a lot. I think this is something they should be aware of, especially with Fish. He's a bit of a shotgun connoisseur, but I don't think they're going to see it coming. And Emmy instantly shut down with that judge. And even from far away, Azo will kill Abby too. Fish on the bomb site gets one, but now Fish and Antosh can't do very much. Jeff comes in, trades out Abby, and there's a man advantage for 789. Interesting stuff. Trying to take an interesting peek there, Fish. Oh my goodness. Just trying to do anything he can. It's just very, very desperate. Antosh gets absolutely shut down. 3 kills for Jeffrey. Super sub in the chat. Oh my god, he's actually crazy. Who would have thought? Jeff going... He's got 1 death. What's happened? What they done with Jeffrey? This is the guy that throws my plat rank games. I'm just not having it, mate, really. Fucking hell. On the other hand, it's not looking great for blunt rotation. Nobody really fragging that much. Nobody really shining. Again, on 789, everybody's pulling their weight, though, and it's nice to see everybody putting the effort in, guessing their kills, having their own impactful rounds, which is really, really nice. Azo's playing with a judge towards B main again. They have to expect this. They've got so much utility to clear it out. They've got that Sova drone. They've got that KO knife. I really, really hope that they can use some of it to kind of flush him out at any point. Operator deep towards main. Fish dry peaks, and Jeffrey asleep on the angle a little bit, but wakes straight up and just pops Fish's head straight off. My goodness. It's not looking good, bruv. Oh my god. He's going for it. Azo is playing like the biggest degenerate I've ever seen right now. And it's working so well. It's incredible. Vic slightly misses the timing here, but if he goes wide into main, he's going to see the players. Gets shut down, though, but Saina towards middle. Lovely kill onto Abby. That's the smokes down. Might not be in range. Looks like he's a little deep. Might just about be in range, actually, to smoke on the site, but can't do very much. Bacon, Emmy, and Antosh now. Antosh with the Marshal. Trying to do something into spawn. I'm not 100% sure where he's holding. He's holding something. And, oh, he just misses. Onto Elks at top mid, and out Azo goes back to create that B main space. Bacon gets absolutely sobered, stoned by the shock dart. Saina just fragging him up, picking up those ecos one by one. Instant headshots, easy peasy. As the Brazil scoreline hits, Saina 13-3. The kind of performance you want to see from your Seed 1. Really nice to see him playing on Sova and getting those kills. The other Seed 1, on the other hand, is absolutely terrible. 5-7 being absolutely diffed. He must be awful at this game. Who made this guy Seed 1? I wonder what they're going to be talking about in this timeout, actually. They know this team has basically just been prioritizing fun over trying. So, I'm not actually 100% sure what they're going to go for here. Fish has brought up an Odin. I don't like that. Their money is absolutely all over the place. Abby, Emmy, and Antosh can all buy. Bacon just a little bit under, but he can force something into it. And 789 have got their economy sorted for the rest of the half now. So, wonder what they're going to do with this. Oh, I can't believe these guys are actually calling timeouts. Like, honestly, just play the game like a man. Like it's not that deep. This is pussy shit. That's what it is. I just play the game. Honestly. They're so scared. They're actually just terrified. I know I would be scared of Jeffrey too if I saw him on the street. But, like, bloody hell. You know what? This is a good time to talk about. I'd just like everybody to know that we're going to have the first BCT baby coming in pretty soon. With Jeffrey's recently announced pregnancy. He's, he's getting those 3Ks. He's 8-1. He's 8-1 and he's on bloody maternity leave right now. Like, he's probably going through labour as we speak, and he's still farming front rotation. And I just think that's beautiful. You know, like, I just think that's absolutely incredible. Vic instantly just picks Fish straight off. Insta-kill, nothing that he can do. Dry swing. It's a bit frustrating almost to see blunt rotation not really using any of your utility to kind of flush these players out and flush this operator out. Right here. And not seeing, many like well-placed kind of drones and smokes and mollies and things like that. There's a lot that they can use to kind of dart out that operator. They know that Vic's been playing with it, but instead they're kind of just leaving it up to chance and dry swinging. I like to see them kind of working together a little bit more, working around some of the utility that they have instead of hoping that just by the pure gunfights they can win. As I was in spawn, we're the judge. I wish I could say I was surprised. Fork spotted in kitchen. Back to A he goes. And in comes our lovely recon. 2, maybe even 3 big scans there. Shock darts coming as well, but doesn't look like they're going to find very much. Starting to get a little bit more aggressive towards mid by the looks of it. It's holding down towards tiles. Jeffrey jump spotting for him. Azo has A main on lock. There's not going to be the A side. Out comes Abby onto B. That was a really big kill onto Elks, and Saina has to give up the side. Hunter's Fury probably going to come in though. Emmy shut down on that lurk. Just missing that timing. We've seen this happen a few times now. Looks like this Hunter's Fury might come in from Saina, and it does. Oh, just about dodging those beams. Yeah, lots of damage done though. Bacon very, very low. He's got Hunter's Fury as well, but he's stuck on site. Not much more he can do, and the Dimensional Drift comes in. Big kill from Antosh, but instantly traded, and Bacon's position is given away straight away. Trying to dance around the box, trying to do something, and he does, but Vic's all the way up on the bomb site. Azo comes out of the Dimensional Drift with the judge and absolutely domes Abby. Oh my goodness, it's an absolute massacre. 8 rounds now for 789. What can you even really do if you're blunt rotation? You've come out of a timeout like that and just had the exact same issues that they had before. I really hope that they can use some of that utility to flush their players out and actually work around it instead of saving it. I want to see them really getting some value in the agents that they picked. I want to see them using those clove smokes. I want to see them using those Killjoy, those KO mollies. I want to see them using those flashes. I feel we haven't seen much utility in general, and I really, really hope we can see some of that. I think the utility from 789, on the other hand, has been a really good example of what we want to see. They've been really working around it. They've been really playing together and playing off of it. We've had some lovely scans coming from Saina as well, which I absolutely love to see. Let's have a little look. Fish using Azo's own strat against him. We know he's a shotgun connoisseur at heart. Picks up the rifle as well, and he gets a second one. Ridiculous stuff from Fish. Might be the hero that the team needs. Got his judge back. We know that this is where he's most comfortable. Taking that gun, sitting towards stairs. See what he can do with it. Drone comes out, doesn't really scan anything. Everybody's stuck on site here. Fake instead, so no Hunter's Fury, not much to delay. And Abby trying to hop up onto lane, can't get anything. Azzo on 1 HP, but Fish with his judge gets one more lovely flash from Azzo though. 3 kills on his side as well. 1 HP, but it doesn't seem like it matters. Fish with that Phantom now might step into the smoke, get himself into a fight, and Vic shuts him down. 1v2 for Antosh, and it's a big fight. Azzo 1 HP, and Antosh cleans up Vic. The 1v2 to get another round for blunt rotation on the board, and this is everything that they needed. They need to claw back as much of this half as they possibly can before coming onto defense. Every attack round that they can get matters, and this is exactly what we need to see from them. Really, really nice try from Vic, though, and Azzo as well. It's really nice to see him fragging. We know that he loves playing that Yuri. He's a little one-trick. Everybody knows that. And seeing him, seeing him using those strats, seeing all of his tech that he's got is really, really interesting. It's very, very refreshing when Ascent can be quite a boring map a lot of the time. Standard comp, standard defaults. It's really nice to see him doing some really inventive stuff and showing the value of it and getting lots of frags too. He's really showing up big for his team right now, and I think that's exactly what you want if you're 789. You want to see him showing up the way he is. 2 players stuck in A main here. Fish scaling on him, but Vict gets a kill onto Emmy, trying to get that space to A main. Fish only has a shorty, can't do anything. 3 on the round for Vict. Bacon and Antosh shut him down, but Saina from heaven. Oh my goodness, here he comes. Antosh stuck in the smoke. Already low. What can you do? Peeks out, trying to find something, but Jeffrey sitting right next to Saina shuts him down, and again, blunt rotation just put straight on the back foot. Their best hope is for a 9-3 curse, and their money is absolutely in the bin. It's really, really not looking good here for them. I hope that we can see some something better. I hope that we can see more from them. I really, really hope that we can. I think we really want to see some more from Emmy as well. We want to see her getting a little bit more value from those lurks. We can see she's trying to take those timings, but it's not easy at all. It's really, really not going well. So hopefully she can get some more of those timings. She can figure it out. And at the same time, I really like to see Elks doing something similar when she gets onto the attack side. Very quick top mid take from Vict. Not really expected by blunt rotation. Love this aggression. Even when you're up, it looks like blunt rotation kind of just in their own heads. Don't really see anything coming. And Saina as well, doubling up. 2 kills for him now. Emmy with the stinger and Azzo into main with the judge. Almost gets the other one. Abby comes straight out into Saina. Gets Azzo, but that's all they can find. 2 rounds. One of them a bonus and one of them a hero from Antosh. Really, really not the stuff that we want to see from blunt rotation here. And hopefully we can see them heat up a little bit. I want to see them put up a fight on this defensive side. I want to see them get this match a little bit closer. It's like Emmy's got a little alarm bot toward mid here. Trying to do a setup a little bit deep. Just for information, not much to play off of. Playing with the Ghost as well. Quite passive. I really hope to see her heat up on this defensive side a little bit. I think we saw Elks have, even though she doesn't have many kills on the board, I think we saw her setups and the way that she is playing her positions have quite a lot of impact. And I'd like to see the same from Emmy on this side. I'd like to see a reflection of that as well. And I want to see Saina have just as much impact too when he's on this Sova, onto the attack side. I want to see him having the same impact with those starts because they were absolutely lovely.
Right here.
Yes. Sorry.
Let's see Fish 9 and 12. I think we really want to see him heat up a little bit. It's not looking great for him right now. Hopefully he can do a little bit more. But have a little look into some of the other games as well. See how some of those are going. Because we know that some of our other games have been going on as well. So have a little look. got a very, very close defeat here for Mike's team. For guys, I have an idea. To Floaty seem to Faded Cats getting that 13-11 scoreline. Absolutely ridiculous stuff.
Yes. Hello, Jenny. I think. Can you hear me?
Wow.
I've decided to show up.
Would you look who's
Look
it?
at who's decided to show up.
Oh my god. Deltas, have you been keeping up with the match? What do you think so far?
Oh, absolutely. Whilst I've been fixing all of these little issues that I've been personally creating for myself, I've been watching the little stream, and I've been loving the casting so far, and I think everyone else in chat has been.
I think I'd like to take a little nod just to the other games that have been completed. We've got a 13-11 win for Faded Cats here, which is really, really good stuff. That's Beckett's team playing against Mike's team. Playing close. The other game that I'd like to highlight that's already been completed is we've got the Care Home versus Eepers, I believe their name is, which is Lou and Zaka's team, who won 13-2, an absolute decimation. Melio pied at the end of the game, 3-14 to finish off. Really not stuff that you want to see. Other game right now, we've got Team 6 versus Team 4. It's going 10-10. See how that one pans out. Right now, we've got other stuff to think about. We got to look at Blunt Rotation versus 789.
Yeah.
Knife comes out for Antosh. Looks like we've got quite a quick little fake here, coming in with the clone, just trying to take a little bit of space, leaving me completely open. And look at the rotations that they've drawn already. We've got a hard read towards the A site, and it's just completely wrong. Look at 789.
Sova sort of rotated away from CT on B as well, going into that mid to cover that mid angle.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to do something, maybe paranoid of some kind of lurk, but his alarm bot proves that nothing was there. Saina shuts down Fish, trying to re-clear into top mid. Antosh is there, don't know if he's going to catch the timing, and he
lurking
just
in
about
the shadows
misses it.
like
Saina
Antosh
gets
does.
away, Spike goes down. Oh my god.
So as the retake
They're
comes in
gonna
here,
push
we've
up,
got
yeah.
Antosh coming through to that B main, sort of trying to come around on them when he goes mid. Would have been interesting
Backing
to
up
see what a
towards
flank could have
market.
done to this team.
Yeah, not really any flank control put out either. Looks like Elks might have genuinely just forgotten. So, honestly,
789
looks
looking
like
like they've got the
a
round
little messy,
pretty
but...
controlled here. Yeah. That was all controlled
Fucking
straight from that
hell.
offset, straight from that little fake that they did to A site. They really had that game controlled.
Don't worry. There are other ways.
Yeah, interesting stuff. We saw that kind of re-clear. We're seeing Fish try and take a lot of individual fights here, and I'm not really a fan of it. You can see he just tries to re-clear towards mid. If he did that with Antosh, Antosh might have been able to get that trade onto Saina, wouldn't have left them with that man disadvantage, and then it wouldn't have given them that unadvantaged position in the retake. So, what we want to see, hopefully, I just really want to see them using that utility and playing
Jenny,
together a little bit more. That's what
if you look at
789
what's
are really
going
good
on, that judge really affected their mental. You can see you got 2 judges and 2 buckies coming out from the defensive side. It's going to be quite an interesting round.
at. Absolutely,
the
they're
mentality
absolutely
of you
loving
did
this.
it to me, so I'm going to do it back.
I mean, Fish is the shotgun man, right? I don't think you can be surprised at seeing him. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one convincing everybody else to get shotguns. Emmy not really wanting to join in on the trend.
No,
Abby
just spammed
instantly
that
shut
smoke.
down by Azo, spammed straight through the smoke. What a ridiculous kill. Fish, though, intrigued with this Bucky. Let's see if he can find anything.
The rotate was coming out towards that B site, but they're sort of looking now. Might start going back towards A. Which they're
Yeah,
going back to
posture
Fish
up
with his
now.
Bucky. We all know the
Here he
shotgun
goes.
master
This is
out
the
here.
one man with the shotgun that you don't want
he
to be
get the kill?
walking into.
Ooh, the
Jump
jumpy
spot comes
coming
in
out.
from Saina, though.
Fish got a little tag there. Not enough damage to do anything significant. Shock Duck comes out. Yeah, they've speeding up the rotate towards B. Emmy gets the Jeffrey.
Lovely kill from Emmy.
Jeffrey's too busy wondering what his baby will look like to realise what's going on in the game.
Way too
Gotta
distracted.
check those angles,
Antosh gets
Jeffrey,
shut
gotta check
down
those
towards A,
angles.
though. Look at the space that Azo has on the
Bacon in
side.
main.
Bacon with the
Bacon in
classic.
main with the classic kill. Blunt comes in.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's up to just Fish with the Bucky and Emmy with the Stinger.
Yeah, me
I'm
and
not
Market
sure if
kind
these
of
two
paranoid
are.
about that
I'm
mid luck.
not sure if
Nothing's
these two
come
were
through, though.
expecting that main, but yeah. Azo's been spotted in that main. Nice little pop flash for himself with the judge, of course. What else could we expect?
Of course. 12-2 now. It's just an absolute abomination from Blunt Rotation here. Looks like they're still enjoying themselves, having a lovely time. We know that this team are going to prioritize their fun. They're going to be having a nice time no matter what. But the only rounds that they've won were that earlier bonus and that hero round from Antosh. I'd like to see some more. I would like to see a little bit more of a fight. Maybe they can get more rounds than the care home did against the care home did against Eepers. That's what we want to see. We want to actually
Well, if we're
get some
looking at
rounds
the
on the board.
other game that is currently active at the moment, which I believe is SoAss and Drillers, it's 11-11 at the moment. It's a really close game over there. So it's going to be a real fight to the end.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. As with the judge. We're
As
trying to
with
have
the
a
judge.
fast tiles push here into a fast flank, but
Fish does
everybody's
have that
instantly
Bucky,
shut down.
and he gets shut down. Just shows Bucky isn't as good as Judge. Antosh, 9 bullets left, and
Yeah, absolutely nothing that he can do. 13-2 for 789. A lovely...
that's the second shutout we've
Absolutely
had today.
fabulous.
It's the second dominant win that we've had today, Jenny. After following knee surgery and Eepers.
It's like the other one as well. We've got 12 rounds on the board for... Somehow, we've got 12 rounds on the board for Drillers against SoAss. That's really trying to claw that back. We'll see how that game goes later on. After this other game's finished, the winner's draw is going to be happening on Challenge, so you can keep up with the bracket. You can have a little look online, I believe, and it will come up. You'll see who's going to be playing who next and who our winners' matches are going to be once we've got our final victor from this game here. Don't go anywhere, guys. Welcome back, everybody, to BCT 8. We've got our first set of winners matches on the line. We're gonna get the first set of qualifications from this matches, whichever team goes 2-0, and we're gonna be covering Eepers versus Faded Cats today, who have both just come out of some pretty good wins. Deltas, I'm loving the get up. Looks like you're very BCT ready.
Thank you very much. I'm so
today.
BCT ready for today. This is an absolute exciting match for the winners today. I'm loving it. I'm loving BCT so far. I'm sure everyone else is.
Let's hop straight into the agent select and we'll have a little look at these compositions, see what we can get. No surprises there. Max on the Rays, can't say we're surprised to. Beckett hovering the Rainer. I'm not quite sure he's going to play it. You got Toby on the Rays and Beckett on the Sky to finish off. Which of these comps do you prefer, Deltas?
For split, I would say I kind of prefer the Eepers kind of style. I don't really know how I feel about a Viper. I mean, personally, I'm not really a big fan of Viper. I hate her with a passion. I kind of quite like the Astra on this side of Eepers. You know, you've got that ability to place sort of smokes anywhere on the map, so you're quite good at faking, sticking a smoke on B, going A. I mean, you've got that flexibility with the double smokes on FDC, but I guess it's just kind of, we'll have to wait and see how each team sort of plays this map.
Yeah, I do quite like the breach on Eepers. Leo MM is quite a good breach. He plays it quite a lot. We know that Max is quite strong with that Raze as well. Max plays a lot of duelists, so the combination of these two together could be really, really big. And Eepers are coming off a really big win here, 13-2 on their last map, as opposed to Faded Cats, who had a, I believe, a much closer game. One, I believe, 13-11.
13-11,
very, very close.
yes, 13-11.
Yeah. Very close. So we'll see what happens here. Eepers maybe riding that momentum off of that dominant win, but maybe that'll make them a little bit more messy here. We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, absolutely. So as we sort of go into this defensive round, we can sort of just wait for the players to settle down, but we can see they were going for a 3B, but now they're going for a sort of 3A heavy hit. So could be seeing quite a bit of excitement towards A or towards that mid. I do feel like it's going to be a mid sort of like through mid.
Yeah, looks like everybody's starting to posture up. Round Market, round Sewers, Beckett with that spike, popping outside of B main, maybe considering some kind of a B split, popping Floaty on that lurk, see what happens. Barrier's about to drop, let's get underway.
Well, we can see, like, as these players coming out in mid, we've also seen the pressure coming out from you up in heaven. That will add quite a lot of resistance to this push that FTD are trying to get up through mid.
Yeah, smoke comes out instantly from Liu. Astral Star, the Nebula just pops up. Can't really do anything about it. Looks like Beckett's trying to take that space. Pop up, left the spike. Probably looking towards maybe getting a slower round here as that vent smoke comes in, using that double controller composition to take some space. But the grenade instantly comes straight out from Max and pushes them right back behind that smoke.
Here.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a few gunshots traded. Dog comes up through heaven from Beckett. And they're actually going through vents to this A push, but Sky's waiting here. Zaka's waiting here with a right click. Gets 1.5. Floaty is low, but will they get the rotations over to A?
Let's have a look. Looks like they're going to go back towards vents. Here comes Max though with the repush, trying to get the info clear. So low. Literally 1 health. Can't really do very much. Has to fall away. Give up that space. But Dawn in heaven and Leo MM with the flash to back it up. Pushing everybody straight back into vents where they came from. Toby though. Lovely big kill into Leo MM, but Dawn with the trade puts them back in that man advantage. Eepers with a 3v2.
So as we go to site here, Sari's got to try to get this trip, try to get this plant down, get that 200 extra creds or 400 extra creds for the FDC. As we can see, Max waiting patiently in CT, trying to get this push. Floaty picks it up. This is a huge kill. They're going to try and play this 2v1. The spike has been planted. Leo with the late lurk through mid. What can FDC do?
Floaty's got to come up absolutely huge here. As that Siege one, you've got to see him fragging out for the team. And Liu, you've got the same expectations. Just popping into hell here as Liu starts to scale towards heaven. Re-clearing everything out. Sorry, in the back of the bomb site. Has to put some work in as well. Very, very split up. Every single player is. This crossfire could come in huge. And that stun is absolutely brilliant. But Floaty, doesn't matter. The stun's cosmetic. Instant one tap and Sav. Beautiful right click. Does a lot of damage but can't follow up. Runs out of bullets. But Floaty is there to get the pick up. 3 kills on the round for him and a brilliant round recovery from Faded Cats.
I do have to say, what a great kill from Floaty there. Just holding that A main, even more stunned, just getting that one tap in. I feel like that really swayed the round to FDC's favour.
100%. I think that kill was absolutely everything. If he didn't get that kill, Sav was so, in such an awkward position on site that she could have been so easily crunched on. But Floaty, with that instant one tap, despite the stun, just really saved that round for his team.
Absolutely, yeah. No, so as we go into the bonus round, we can see there's a Sheriff being bought on Maxine side for Eepers. They're playing still that heavy through mid sort of look, but as we can see, FTC aren't really taking any of this, sort of geared up a bit towards main.
Ooh, Faye coming up really, really big. 2 kills for the Seed 5. Leo gets 1 with the Classic, but Liu falls at the same time, traded out, and now that Sheriff has fallen as well. Not much funny business, anything that they've tried to do. That little pop out towards mid, instantly shut down, but Dawn wins the fight against, Seed 5 against a Seed 1, wins the fight against Floaty with a Classic. That's a tilter. We know how Floaty feels. He's not going to be happy about that one.
However, though, it was only a Ghost Classic sort of battle, so Dawn really didn't get that much, and Toby's just clearing out CT. That's the kill. So you can see 1 in main, couple in sight, and it's just up to Dawn, the 3v1 with the Ghost.
Yeah, got 1 kill already, starting to work towards that neural theft, but doesn't really look like there's much that she can do here. Only got that Ghost, 70 HP to her name. Maybe we'll opt to die to the spike here as Toby and Beckett are starting to build those ultimate orbs. Maybe we'll opt to go for a little bit of damage. If she can get 1 more, I'd class this as a pretty good eco for them. So let's see. I think it looks like she's trying to just posture up, see if she can get an exit out. She might catch Beckett on his way out here, and she'll just about see him and gets the kill.
Beckett.
Lovely headshot, and Beckett falls. Really lovely kill, and that's a Bulldog lost as well. They can't recover. Actually, a really good eco for FDC. Dawn really putting in the work with those 2 kills there.
Yes, that's going to be really beneficial going into this next round. Beckett only on 550 credits at the end of that round. He's on 3,750 now, so he mostly will be able to buy is just another Bulldog. So it's going to be really hard for FDC to sort of match Eep's firepower and gun level this round.
Yeah, Floaty will pick up a Bulldog this time, with that light by last time. He's got the money to be able to do that. Actually opting for the Vandal, Beckett onto the Sheriff. So we've got a little bit of a Shiko. Hopefully Floaty with that hero rifle. I think you're hoping that he can do something from Faded Cats. But for Eepers, with that money, most people on 50 or 0 credits apart from Dawn with those earlier kills, you want this to be a really clean round.
Absolutely, and as you can see, most players are actually opting for that regen shield. I know it doesn't show on the overlay, but everyone who hasn't got a heavy shield or light shield, it's actually there on their regen shield, which is going to be quite beneficial in this sort of game, especially for FTC, with Zaka getting a 3k up in mid.
Yeah, lovely kills for him. Just 3 headshots straight away. Toby trades out. 3 on the round for him, though, and he's already making this quite a good round. 1 minute, 10 seconds. He's got enough time to get that spike, make a play if he'd like to. And we know that he's a great player. Toby doesn't play that much. Not really a duelist player as well, so it's really exciting to see him on this race. Lou falling back towards CT, kind of anticipating that push from heaven. Toby could get a really good timing on this, and he does have that gun as well, and full health, and that regen shield to his name. We could see this really benefiting him here if he can get 2 1v1s, but as the players group up, it's starting to look a little bit trickier for him.
I would say though that spike being down in near B main bottom mid, that's going to be quite a hard thing to sort of get the bomb and then make sure we can re-clear that site again, because you never know if someone sneaks back into that site to try and get timing on you.
Yeah, the spike's so far back as well. Look, he's got to re-clear every single angle just to get the spike. He's taken 40 seconds and created basically no space. He's just had to re-clear everything to get the bomb. And now he has to run straight back. Looks like he's going to be, just about going towards that A site, but that's where the Cypher setup is. Dawn could catch him with a trip here, and that Cam's going to spot him as well. Doesn't even check it. He's running through main, absolutely barreling it down. 10 seconds. He's got those satchels. Going to break those trips straight over, and looks like he's going to get that plant down. 1v2 now for Toby.
That was actually a really nice route taken by Toby to just go straight through main, not try and force the fight heaven, but now he's peeking out to heaven with the smoke there. Gets the one and gets the drop on Dawn. Ace for Toby. What an amazing clutch up for this FTC, really keeping that streak alive and absolutely stopping Eepers in that bonus.
Some absolutely ridiculous shots from Toby there. We were just talking about how he doesn't really play that duelist, and on that race, he's just had such an impactful round. Not only has he hit the 1v2, he's got every single kill in that round. He's got that showstopper online now. 8 and 1. 7,000 credits in the bank, and the money is just starting to go out of control already for Faded Cats because of how clean that was from him. Buying his teammates up already, and now it's looking, on the other side on Eepers, the economy is really not looking good. We've got a little Shiko, some Sheriff, some light armors, some regen shields as well. See if they're able to do anything with this. Last time we saw them take that mid control.
Yeah, same thing. Mid controls coming out from FDC. Eepers still playing that too heavy heaven. But they've got the push out onto A. They've seen this Viper will go up every single round, but they've sort of got this now A main control. There's going to be a fight with Floaty here. Dog comes out. Sheriff shots have been missed. Drops back.
Yeah, Floaty falling back, opting to go and join the team instead, giving up the space. The space is going to be held by Eepers, though. Looks like they're going to kind of insert Zaka up, falling back just a little bit to stay with Dawn. Lovely flash, but can't do anything. Beckett, lovely kill onto Max there. Leo in heaven has to do something with that breach flash. Slightly missed the timing, but he gets one already. Reload comes in, and he can't get it off before the next player comes up. This fight in B main could be everything. If Lou could hold on to this control, it'd be amazing. But Floaty and him just cross through each other like ships in the night into the smoke at the same time. Floaty, brilliant kill there onto Liu. Garners all of that space for his team, and now Zaka and Dawn. What can you really do here?
There's not really much you can do. You know, you've got... Ooh, what a lovely shot coming out from Dawn onto Faye. That sort of gives them that heaven control, gets them guns. Could possibly see a
so much
2v3 clutch.
Absolutely, they can recover those rifles here. If Zaka wants to do it, he can opt to pop into the smoke, try and pick up a gun as well. Looks like he's thinking about it. Yeah, Phantoms recover for both of them. Neural Theft online for Dawn. But as the time starts to get lower, lovely shot from Floaty, and this position from heaven is amazing. Dawn, brilliant shot, but Beckett instantly traded 3 on the round for him. Really lovely stuff, and he's got those Seekers online too. 4 now for FDC.
Yeah, I would argue that this was actually quite a good round for Eepers. The amount of damage they did just coming into the rounds with 1 Stinger and the rest with pistols. You know, they've really taken down some of the players on FDC's econ with Floaty just at about just over 1,000. So I feel like another win against this guns, and then it will all be up in the air for the eco race for this this game, or this half at least.
Yeah, definitely. Now the big buy round comes out for Eepers. This is something that's really important to them. I reckon we might be seeing a timeout if they don't find much success from this. Dawn in the back of the site. Toby straight in with that showstopper. Caught out by that trip. Nobody to shoot it. Kind of stuck on site a little bit. And Dawn in the back of the site can be perfect. Beautiful shot. And Neural Theft comes out as well. Everybody starts to speed up on FDC. Really kind of brawling in the front of site now. Dawn dancing around the back of it. Trying to find that second kill. Beautiful flash from Leo MM. And she finds a second. Doesn't even see Sav in hell. But Leo MM is there to clean it up. And now Faye in a 1 versus 5 left behind. What can you do here?
Got those 2 players pushing heaven. Zaka takes out Faye. I do have to say this has been a lovely round from Eepers. This is exactly what they need to sort of get this momentum shift going towards their favour, because they've been really struggling working as a team, but now they're sort of pacing it back. They're working together. They're trading each other. They're peaking better. They're peaking better this round. I feel like it's all starting to fall back into place for Eepers.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely. That trip was amazing. The fact that FDC were a little bit split up, I think they got a little bit ahead of themselves, a little bit too confident, lost a bit of respect there for some of the utility that they had. They know that Dawn's been playing on A, and the way that she kind of navigated the back of site, played her life, and that flash from Leo MM for her to play off of was perfect as well.
Yeah, I do have to say, though, maybe it's just the Eepers with an early dominant win, 13-2. They just had that time to sit. Might have cooled down a little bit, might have cooled off a little bit. But FDC with that tough win, you know, still in that zone, still ready to fight back, trying to make their statement to say, we are still here.
Yeah, they're carrying that momentum with them over into the next round. Max here in vent, smoked off. Looks like they might opt to use that nade. And she will. Doesn't really find too much. Lots of damage onto Faye, but she'll catch the heal. A little bit of an interesting buy here as well. Floaty and the Sheriff. It looks like they're all opting to kind of make sure they can buy next if they lose this round, but means that the money's a little bit weird. I think Floaty's one of the last players that you want to have on a Sheriff, what with him being the seed 1 and him having such good aim. So hopefully he can find something here. Maybe he can take out Max towards heaven or find a little bit of space by himself.
Yeah, so FDC here sort of going for that default approach, sort of picking and prodding where they want to go towards. Dog comes out, sees Floaty, but there is no one else there backing it up. Kill comes from Maxine to kill Floaty. That is the Viper dealt with on A. Everything else is towards mid to B. They have taken sort of B heaven control. Faye getting the pick on Liu up in rafters. And it looks like
that was a good
FDC
kill as
have
well.
site control and will get this plant down shortly.
Yeah, Neural Theft comes in. Everybody revealed. I know that everyone's pushing up for that retake. There's nobody on the flank. It looks like everybody's going to play on. They're going to play up. They're going to play aggressive. Never mind, we're falling back towards main. Little bit of a kind of rusty decision making. Everybody starts to fall. Toby has to do something here. Up on rafters. Gets one. Gets traded. Faye gets one. Dawn as well. But ultimately, Beckett and Faye on the site. 3 kills on the round for Faye. The seed 5 coming up absolutely huge. Not just a scrim demon.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this FDC teams really got their teamwork going well. They're sort of all gelled together really nicely. They did use 2 ults that round though to sort of sway it in their favor. Eepers has a 1 online with Liu and Maxine getting their ults online sort of in this next round or two. But yeah, no, I was going to say that last round was going to be really important to see what FDC could do. But that 4v4 when they just had equal guns, FDC just outgunned them pretty much.
Yeah, 1 orb off the showstopper Maxes, and Liu is close to that cosmic divide, like you mentioned. The showstopper especially could be really, really huge for Max. Taking back the star, looks like Liu's going to posture himself up towards B main, gets a brilliant kill. Playing by himself, taking that fight, trying to get out, and he does. Gets one, gets away. Brilliant work from Liu. Space is given up, and Beckett is down. That's a big player to kill. That's all of your information for the round gone.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's two of FTC in main, 2 going mid. But you can see from here, Eepers, they've been really worried about that heavy mid presence, that they've got the Sky, the Raze, and the Breach mid to try and sort of slow this down and sort of take that control away from FTC that they've been really getting quite easily.
Yeah, we've been seeing both teams really valuing that control of middle. Not really using it for many splits so far. We know that, FDC like to kind of go into B heaven with it, but Eepers also like to hold on to it as best as they can. They've been getting bested on this mid fight a lot though, so hopefully they can hold on to it a little bit better this time. Liu spamming through the smoke, can't find anything as everybody opts to fall away, capitalize on the space that Floaty's taken off of middle. Max though, in vents, look at this angle.
Yeah, so Eepers' rotations have been quite quick. Floaty getting the kill on Maxine. This is exactly what you want to just crack open the round and get that mid control. Leo gets the kill on Toby, though, out in B. Still 3 players towards this B site, so it's a 3v3 with the slow rotation from Dawn coming through.
Yeah, that rolling thunders there for Leo, but not anymore. Fade Force, Floaty, really big kill, but Leo on the site here, he's got to do everything. 5 seconds, 4 now, just about enough time, but Leo shuts the plant straight down. Amazing round from Leo, a superhero round. That's exactly what you want to see from your Seed 1, locking that site down completely by himself. 4 1v1s, and he won every single one of them. That was some huge work from him.
That's exactly what you want if you're Eepers, you know, sort of playing that control game, getting that time go, make the FDC panic a little bit. You know, had to go for the plant there with only 5 seconds left, so Liu just peeking that plant to get in the bomb, and everyone else on the team can just hide, and they get the round win, and they kill after regulation. So it's actually a very important round for Eepers to get there, because you can see this has mean that, like, FDC really low by, only 2 Vandals out on that side versus their 5, so Eepers really trying to now, I would say, capitalize on this control. They can keep getting this control, it's really good, but heavy B main presence now with 2 pushing out B main, Dog and everything going B main.
They're fighting really, really deep, flashing into it. Faye gets domed. Floaty picks up 1, and Sav dies as well. But, you know, Floaty's kill was actually towards A heaven. Really good kill, gets a lot of space here, and he's picked up that rifle too. He does have that Viper's Pit if he opts to use it. That Cypher setup, though, is on A, and Beckett loses that fight into middle. That's a lot of the map closed off now. Really big kill from Leo MM. There, lots of impact, and that spike is still dropped in market. 1 minute, but they've got so much to re-clear.
Yeah, I was going to say that floaty kill, although they've got lots of space up on A, that bomb being dropped near B really doesn't help them. You know, as we saw Beckett trying to clear through mid to go get the spike and then run A, getting picked off by Leo. You can see Floaty and Toby both working together, using their util to clear out, because they had that heavy B pressure. They were like, maybe someone's sitting on the spike, you know, maybe they've got a spike, but no, Eepers is just sitting back, waiting for their time. It's a 4v2, they don't need to rush anything. They've got 30 seconds left on the round.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, trying to do something with it, walking up, and look at the space that's been given up by Eepers. They know that they've got that man advantage. They're happy to give up that space, contest later on as a group, and I think that's very, very sensible. They know that everybody's clustering up towards A now. Dawn trying to catch the planter coming off of heaven, can't do anything. Floaty dies in heaven, and now Toby trying to get that open plant, can't really do much. Lovely kill onto Max, but doesn't anticipate the player behind. Dawn gets the frag, and a nice, clean retake from Eepers. That was a very well played round from them.
Yeah, lovely round from Eepers there. This is really what they need to sort of start getting that momentum in their favour. No, 3-5 now. Be quite good for Eepers to just keep that momentum trying to go. And if they can win this round, it'll be great. And as we can see, this these last 2 rounds coming out from Eepers has really got FDC confused as we just go into a timeout there.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised at seeing this timeout. I think you really want to be seeing a little bit more from FDC. After they were off to that absolute flying start, they're starting to get shut down a little bit more. I think we can really highlight the good team play from Eepers. Like, just some of the rounds earlier, Leo MM's flashes, his stuns. We spoke a bit earlier about how much, how well he knows that breach, how well he knows all the tech. He's been really, really good at playing with Max, who's also really comfortable in that raise, which I love to see. If they can keep doing that, it's going to become a real problem for Faded Cats, and they're going to struggle to deal with it, especially when they're so split up around the map. So they need to keep winning those individual fights, or they need to do something about this team play and start breaking them up. And I think that's what they're going to be talking about in this timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. So going into this next round, you've got 3 ults on the side of Eepers with the Astra Breach and Raze, and you've got a few close to coming online for Faded Cats. But as we said, Toby was off to that hot start, getting that 2k, that ace in the third or fourth round. Has only got two kills since, so they've really sort of stopped Toby from fragging out, and I think that's really helped Eepers sort of, if you stop the burst of energy that comes through with Toby, you've sort of slowed down everything else that comes behind it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. If you start to weather him, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get kills because he is that firepower. He's the one that you want coming in, getting those frags, gaining that space. And if he's not able to do that, Faded Cats lose out on so much. Looks like we've got a triple walk down mid on the buy round. Faye might get completely caught out here, trying to run away as best as she can. Will slip away into sewers. Floaty comes back to help. But again, the space is given up by Eepers. A little bit of space traded out here. Not much damage from either side, though.
Yes, we can see Eepers really adapted on the fly here. Heavy mid control came out from FDC pretty much all the rounds since, but now they've sent 3 down mid. They've really controlled that mid area, and it seemed to shut down FDC. FDC went for a 4-man B main push, whilst Eepers went for the 3 down mid, but now they're sort of backing off, going towards that Cypher setup on A. So we'll see what Dawn with their Cypher setup can do towards A. We can see that rotation coming through from Maxine to go help Heaven, and Faye is actually up in vents on the side of FDC.
Yeah, it looks like they might create a little bit of pressure, try and activate Faye, do something to, create a timing for her to come up and lurk with the distraction of everybody coming in. But showstopper out for Toby now, see if he can do something with it. No trips on site and everybody falls, but look at the rotation. 4 people up towards Heaven already. And there's absolutely no Heaven control for FDC here. This is going to be really tricky, if not for Faye.
Yeah, Zaka watching this vents, but Faye really just hiding here, buying their time. Now they decide to go up, see Zaka's gun, but they've got 3 to ramp. This is going to be a great thing.
Oh,
the trip's there. Trip. And the flash coming through towards Heaven. Floaty getting 2 towards me. Oh, nearly got 2. Zaka low. Maxine, both players main are low.
Both of them sleeping a little bit there, but Faye, 2 huge kills, shuts down the peak from B main. But again, amazing kill here. Toby has to come up so huge, and Sav as well. We haven't seen her get as much impact as we would like. Lou takes her out, but Dawn runs out of bullets. Doesn't matter, switches to the classic and wins the round anyway. Huge clutch from the Seed 5 of Eepers here. Ridiculous work.
Yeah, this is exactly what Eepers want now. They sort of thinking, you sort of go down 4-1 at the start of the half, 5-1. And then you want to make your statement and come back and really control this game. They haven't really been winning rounds by a lot. They've been having to invest a lot. But the money still looking quite even though the Eepers have got 3 rounds on the trot.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Sav getting a little bit more impact here. I think her smokes have been lovely. She's got some good utility. But I want to see some of those decays coming out too. I want to see her getting some frags. I think one of the benefits of being on that clove is that you can take those more aggressive fights. You've got that regenerative ability. You've got that ultimate that she's got online as well. She can take those forward fights, those forward positions. And I really want to see her capitalizing off of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I like Sav's an amazing player, but just really got off to a slow start in this game. Still at 0 kills.
Yeah.
9 rounds in, you'd really want your clove to really add some firepower to this team. But you can see lurking up to that A, but the cam from Dawn really locking down the A site. You see Eepers are just so comfortable with Dawn solo holding towards that A site. And three players down in mid, they're just really comfortable just holding that A site with that single Cypher. So you can see these 3 rotates coming straight through with the dog coming out towards ramp.
Ooh, is it going to check Floaty? It is. He might get spammed through this box here. Going to pop that molly, try and fight for himself a little bit. Keeps his life, destroys the cam. In comes the Rolling Thunder though, and look at this heavy fight. 3 players coming in. The flash though, absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely lovely work. And Faye with that look, perfect timing. Gets those kills, works together with Floaty. That was really well handled by Faded Cats. No one on the site now. Dawn holding towards spawn. Looks like Faye wants to get a little bit cheeky, but she's going to stop. She's going to insert herself into heaven, play it sensibly. Liu coming through mid. Looks like he might go and try and do something through vents. He's going to be the player you've got to watch out for here.
Yeah, you can see FTC just getting those few kills that they needed, really rolling it down, playing a really high tempo, getting those kills, and then just holding that round, getting that Viper's pit down, and just really saying we are playing to win. We aren't playing to mess around and just win by a little. We are here to play and win by a lot. But Sav for their first kill of the match.
Yeah.
Starting to warm up. Hopefully
Really
we can see more coming out of her by the end of the game. You know. Really good player, as we said, but you know, just off to a slow start. And as we can see, save coming out from Dawn. This is going to make for an interesting rest of the half. FTC with 6 rounds.
Yeah, we really want to see Sav coming up with that impact like we just spoke about. So it's really nice to see her. You know, we know the potential that we can have, you know, she can have. We want to see her reaching that potential in this important match to send her team through to playoffs. And it's nice to see her getting those impactful kills, which is really good. Instant timeout from Eepers here. Clearly not happy with that round. And I wouldn't be, you know, too happy either. They invested a lot into that Rolling Thunder. 3 people in that heavy fight. They completely tunnel vision towards those players, which is where Faye got up, got that cheeky little lurk, got that kill. And even if Floaty didn't get the kill onto Leo MM as well, Faye would have instantly traded it. They would have still had that space and that positive outcome and that advantage. I really want to highlight, I believe it was the flash from Beckett there. If it wasn't for that flash, Max had that showstopper out as well. They used 2 ultimates and they didn't really find any success from it. They used both of that. That flash from Beckett was absolutely perfect. Blinded up Max. She panicked so much she pulled her gun out. Couldn't even fire the showstopper in the end. And then FDC just got that instant kill onto her. Faye straight up from vents. Got that follow-up as well, and then the round was just safely in the hands of FDC. I wouldn't be happy with that if I was Eepers, but I think FDC, that flash from Beckett was absolutely incredible, and if I was him, I'd be really happy with the way that I helped my team handle that.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we mentioned earlier, Toby off to that hot start, but only on 11 kills. Didn't get a single kill that round. But we can really see how Faded Cats have sort of picked up the slack now that Toby sort of left. They're sort of adapting their way around to really just pick up the pieces that have been left out. And if we just quickly talk about the other game going on, 789 are losing 3-4 after their dominant victory.
Yeah, pretty close game. Both of those teams are coming off some pretty different score lines as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. I'd like to highlight as well Dawn top fragging right now as the seed 5. That's what you want to see. You want to see them putting in that work as one of the players with the lowest ranks, and it's really nice to see her getting so much impact with that setup and so many frags on the back of it as well. Ooh,
yeah, lovely little fight
shot
from Maxine. That nice little one tap just straight into main, killing Beckett. That's their Sky gone down. But yeah, as we said, it's great seeing the seed 5s pop off, and it's great seeing the amount of trust Eepers have in their seed 5, just so literally leaving half the map to their single cypher, that seed 5. It just shows how well Eepers just believe in each other, and you know, they'll happily rotate, but that setup from Dawn is really slowing FTC down.
Yeah, it looks like Dawn's getting so much impact, so much information. It means the Eepers can direct all of their players towards middle. They can get that control. They can direct their players towards that more aggressive stance on B, which allow Maxine to pick up that kill. Despite the eco, you know, Dawn's got that gun as well. This could be really big, and this flash play could be everything as well. Pop flash comes out. South with the smoke out can't do anything but Floaty. 2 kills. Saves his teammate as well. That's absolutely ridiculous. Really good work from him and puts them back into that 3v3. Oh my goodness, is she gonna check? It looks like she is, but Liu with that Bucky. Brilliant kill. They know it's B now, and this fight is everything. Sav, really big kill. This is what we want to see from her. Floaty in the 1v2 can't do anything. Dawn shuts him down. Oh my goodness, seed 5.
Someone check their PC.
She's playing
Someone
insane.
check Dawn's PC. This is amazing to watch. No, I was just going to say that. I really like the idea of Zaka just popping out. But they couldn't get the kills off of it. But it doesn't matter when you've got Dawn on your team as the Cypher. Dawn's absolutely gunning for it today. It's absolutely insane. Never seen anything like this. But yeah, no, I was going to say, I just really like that idea from Zaka. But, you know, when you've got Floaty on the other side, stunned or not stunned, Floaty's going to one-tap you. I feel like the stuns today have done absolutely nothing for Floaty's shots.
Of course, the Toby straight in with the satchels here. Pops straight over the trip. Zach on the back of the site. Has that flash. Gets one. Sav instantly pops that ultimate though as Zaka tries to get out. Tries to get away. Sav hunting them down. Trying to get that kill. Everybody bursting out that smoke. And Dawn just shuts Sav down. So much impact coming out from her as everybody brawls onto site. Lovely kill from Floaty. Trades onto Max. 4v4 now as the spike goes down.
Yeah, Zaka getting the kill on Beckett. Eepers are really putting this pedal down to try and speed this retake up. You can see who's that? Fucking Faye in the back corner, quite low as the Cypher. The dog comes through from Zaka in main. Sort of saw everything sort of slowing down now, but they're sort of getting the util going. And
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
FTC just mopping up, cleaning that round up. Toby with those 2 kills, you know. I dissed him to start with, said he couldn't get the kills, but sort of really came alive in that round.
Yeah, had a little bit of a quiet, end to that half after we saw the explosive start of it with that ace for his team. 8 kills in the first 3 rounds, 13 at the half. And at the end, those 2 kills are exactly what you want to see from him. I'm hoping that we see, even Faye, I'd like to highlight the Seed 5 from Fader Cats as well. 11 kills, 9 deaths, doing really, really well. I'd like to see her have a similar impact to Dawn on this defensive side.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can see sort of setups 3 towards A. So FDC going for a real different approach to Eepers. Put that Cypher on B site instead of what Eepers had with the Cypher towards A, and then they've gone heavy with the manpower and firepower towards A, looking like they're going to push this A main.
And Flash comes in, guiding light goes out. Something scanned, but looks like Dawn's just going to play back. Probably not a player that you want to be fighting right now where she's been popping everyone's heads. Stun comes in, and so does the dog into heaven. Doesn't quite catch Sav, though, as she comes out. Tries to get that trade, tries to get that reflag, but it looks like she just whiffed her bullets. Leo gets the frag onto her, but Faye on the bomb site. Really big trade onto Max. That's a duelist down. That's a big player to kill. Oh,
Zaka getting the spam through the smoke onto Faye. This has really helped to open up the round for Eepers. That 4v3 with the Dawn slowly coming through with that heaven control. The flash coming out from Beckett really helps to know that there's one here. The Seed 5 versus Toby. Can they do it?
Yeah.
Back off. Nade comes
Brilliant
out, backs
grenade.
off. Just regroups back towards B main. Floaty with the kill onto Lee though. Back into a 3v3. Zaka getting the kill onto Beckett. It's really just 1-for-1 trades at the current moment.
Last player standing.
Oh, Leo dancing around the side, gets a kill onto Toby, and now Floaty in a 1v2. What can you do? Players are split up, so he's got 2 1v1s, but Dawn pops his head straight off, wins that gunfight against him. Really, really nice stuff. Floaty did his best there, tried to garner a little bit of that space, but ultimately got crunched on that big kill from Leo I think, and that 2v2 was everything. Shutting them down, it meant that both players could focus on Floaty, and even if Floaty was to kill Dawn, by that time Leo would have come around and peeked off of her anyway. So I think that kill from him, I think we should really highlight his impact. Some of his utility, even though we haven't really seen him getting the assists and the direct kills off it, his utility's been brilliant for their space clearing.
Yeah, I have to say, this has been really, really good. Eepers coming back from that 5-1 down to 6-7. They've really been putting the effort in to try and get those kills and get it on the way. You can see FDC just going for a really light buy. Faye with the little jump peak down to 3 HP. You can see the rotates coming straight through to B. But Eepers aren't gunning for it. They're still waiting. They're still poking. They're still prodding. They still want to know where everyone else is.
Yeah, it looks like they almost had a little bit of a wobble there. We've seen their team play and their discipline be quite good. Looks like FDC for a minute, they were like, oh, instantly straight over to B, but they've gone back to their default positions, and Eepers grouping up again to play off of each other. They've got lots of big guns here, so any kills is a win for FDC. And with this shorty, Toby could be everything if they decide to flat out throw main. Looks like there's not going to be a flash to come in or anything, but Zaka, instant kill. Lovely work from him. Beckett trying to work heaven a little bit. He's holding on to that control, trying to find something, but as Lou slips back into main, he's going to be really hard to clear out.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a really heavy commit to the buy from Eepers, buying these Guardians, the Bulldogs, but I feel like 2 Guardian shots and you've killed someone with light shield, so it sort of doesn't. There's pros and cons to it. When you get fights like just what Liu had, it's quite easy to get the kills, but FDC really crumbling on this round. They're not really peaking. They're sort of giving Eepers the 1v1 kills. They could be peaking together, maybe getting 1 or 2 kills by the end of the round, and sort of having a little bit of an impact on Eepers. But no, Eepers keeping this round nice and clean.
Yeah, Lou, third on the round now, just mops face straight up 3 HP. Not really anything that she can do. As Sav will opt to die to the spike and no kills on a very, very clean round from Eepers. They're going to carry all of these guns into the next round, which I think is very important because these are very heavy guns, right? You know, we've not just got Spectres, Stingers, Sheriffs on the board. We've got 3 Guardians and 2 Bulldogs, which makes this round incredibly winnable for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking very strong coming out from Eepers. I have to say their attack is looking stronger than their start off on defense. But I think Eepers have just they had that little break after their 13-2 win earlier, and they sort of just cooled off a little bit. But now they're sort of starting to heat back up, especially Dawn, leading their way as the Seed 5. Really impressed with the way they're playing today.
Yeah, they're managing to kind of get that momentum back again, get that team playing, just get themselves a little bit tighter, a little together. FDC have been starting to really slow down now after some of those rounds that they won, so hopefully we can see something. And Beckett trying to work it through that Viper Wall, gets 2 kills, really lovely stuff. Trade from Max on the side though, already up. I wonder if she'll get a kill from Heaven, but everybody opts to give up the space. Zaka running onto the site, drops Sav as well, 3v3 now. Looks like the spikes are going to go down uncontested.
Yeah, Liu lurking up mid, but did make that jump in sound. Toby heard. Yeah, Toby picks up on it and gets the kill. Oh, coming out from Zaka and the team flash. We don't like team flashes here in Boaster Court, especially after the Iceland with Fnatic. Doesn't matter. Toby straight back onto the site. Zaka with the kill on Faye that drops down. It's a 2v1. The flash comes out to get Toby off the spike. What can Eepers do? Toby going for the peak. Gets 1 kill onto Zaka, but Maxine there with the trade. Eepers coming through with their bonus round win. This is really swaying the momentum in their favour.
Yeah, it's almost like we saw earlier, you know, we saw Toby really putting in that work and Max that round. We have to highlight her. 3 really big kills. The fact that Zaka team flashed her, didn't even defer her. Still got that instant headshot onto the person in counter-terrorist spawn anyway. So it was just really easy stuff for her. Got that trade, played off of Zaka beautifully as well. You can see Toby almost got around in time to make that flick. He anticipated her coming, but she was so on it, instant headshot, and she really came in as a hero for her team in that round. That was really well played from her.
Yeah, we can see FTC just coming out with buy whatever we can. We really need just something with a little bit more damage than our pistols against these guns.
Marshall out for Floaty here, but he's got that smoke off and vents. Tries to swing out, do something with it, but can't really find anything. Max half HP, but that's it. Can opt to be healed by Zaka if she would like to, so we'll see that come in as well. Regrowth comes out. Max has that heal, and now everybody's spread out here a little bit on FDC. Not very much control. Everyone playing quite passively, opting to just kind of give up the space a little bit with that man disadvantage. It would be interesting to see them kind of group up here and try and go for a play, what with them being on that eco. But I think everybody's just hoping to go for some individual fights, get some kills, take the round if they can, but ultimately do some damage.
Yeah, absolutely. As we can sort of see here, sort of FDC really, Eepers really slowing this round down, sort of taking their time. FDC sort of really backing off with the shotgun coming out,
oh my goodness,
getting the kill onto Maxine from the trip. As we saw in the last game on Ascent, shotguns have really been some of the meta for some of these buy rounds, you know. Got a lot of damage onto one person especially.
It's a lovely position, yeah, to play with it as well. So it's a really lovely positioning from Faye. Flash Reclear will come in, trying to set Faye up with something from Beckett, but can't really do much, but it's all right. She'll hold onto that space. Great nade as well. 12 seconds now. Look at the time. I think we might have a little bit of a Melons moment here. Toby with the kill with the nade here. Are they going to get onto the bum site? Liu looks like he's just about going to make it. Uncontested onto the site. Does he have enough time? Oh my goodness, it's very, very close. He just about gets it down in time. 2v2 now. No gun recovered for Savile. Beckett looks like they may take a moment, pause to breathe, but this lurk from Dawn is everything, and she's been absolutely frying them so far. I don't know if Sav even anticipates it. She does, but can she land the shots?
Yeah, Beckett just sitting back in screens here, just sort of waiting for Sav to take this fight up heaven. I was surprised to see Beckett not running out with 5 seconds left, because even if he got the planter off the spike, still would have got the round win for them. Sav picking up, getting the kill, 45 HP with the over and 145 with the overhill. Gets the Phantom and slowly peeking towards Liu. Liu's just playing time, running around, playing ring around the roses, hiding in the close corner near the spike, getting the right click onto Sav and securing the round for Eepers. It's a really strong attack side coming out from Eepers now.
Yeah, time was so low. Dawn bought so much time in heaven. Sav, a couple of whiff shots there. Again, that's just really not what you want to see from her. We know she's got lots of potential. And eventually she did the kill, but because that gunfight lasted for so long, and Beckett also had to deal with Lou on site, who eventually managed to kill him as well, it created a really difficult situation for them. Drained the time completely, and then Lou had the easiest win of his life just playing ring around the Rosie on the bomb site.
Yeah, we're seeing quite a mirror from what happened in the first half. You know, FDC going up 4-0, but now it's Eepers going up 4-0, and we can sort of see how quickly this game can sort of swing from one side to the other. You know, with the fresh reset to the econ, FDC are really struggling like Eepers were in the first half.
This is a really big round for FDC. Look at the money. 0 credits on Beckett, 100 on Floaty, 300 to 600 on the rest of them. They can't really afford to lose this, otherwise it might be 11 for Eepers. You know, it's going to put them onto double digits if they lose this regardless, and then their money's in the bin. Still money's looking, you know, some of these rounds have been a little bit close, where they haven't won that many in a row yet. You know, we've only got 4 on the trot, so Zaka's quite low, but Max still has 4.9k in the, you know, in the bank, might opt for that. Operator, they've got lots of options with their economy here. This is such an important round for Faded Cats to win. Toby pushed straight back behind the smoke, pops that grenade, tries to get that spam, can't find anything. Spike will go down.
Yeah, Eepers sort of disrespecting sort of util coming out from FDC. Dog coming out, but sort of FDC sitting quite far back. Astral guy comes in, sort of keeping the Eepers split. Got that fight towards main. Floaty gets the kill, but does he expect the one in A main? No, Zaka getting the kill back onto Floaty.
Yeah, the team play here is absolutely brilliant. Looks like Fame might go for the neural theft, I think, to go to Deer and she'll pop it. Cages Zaka off. Looks like she's going to try and take that fight, but Lou and Max on the side. Beckett gets one, but can't find anything else. He finds another one. Tell a lie. He kills Max here and it's stuck in hell. This stun from Leo could be everything, but Beckett's already ahead of it. Time getting low, and Beckett in a 1 versus 2. No time, can't do anything. Leo's low, he'll pick him off with a lovely headshot, but the time is way too far gone. Zaka peeks, cleans him up. Little Skydiff on the bomb side, gets away. That's 10 rounds on the board for Eep. Double digits now.
Yeah, you can see people on the players on the side of Eepers really sort of working together. You know, got kills ranging from 10 on Maxine to 17 on Zaka. It's a really sort of slim difference. Everyone's got quite high kills, but sort of look at the FDC side. Toby only on 16 kills, only got 5 this half. You know, really slowed down compared to what.
Yeah, I believe it's actually only about 3. He finished on 13 on the other one off of those 2 kills in the initial round. Yeah. I'd also like to highlight that Sav is on Pie Watch at the moment. I'm sorry. It's got to be said. One more death, and she hits it. We've already seen a pie, you know, Melio unfortunately pied in his earlier match. So he wouldn't be alone if Sav was to pie now. But, you know, we're hoping to avoid that happening. We're hoping for her to, you know, keep living, get some kills. Hopefully, you see she's got that gun. Actually, interesting decision here. Maybe almost a little tilted decision and a bit disconnected. Look at her money. She's decided to buy up. She's only got 100 credits left in the bank. Not really a sensible decision to get that hero rifle here, I think. See, hopefully she can do something with it and find some value, but if not, it's really not going to benefit her team in the next round.
Yeah, we can really see how the styles of attack have changed. You know, FDC went for that really, really heavy mid presence, and Eepers decided to fight back on defense with that heavy mid presence. But, you know, FDC quite backed off from mid, allowing the Eepers to just get that control that was really valuable to FDC in the first half.
Yeah, oh, Max, oh my god, Toby asleep on the angle. Dawn gets lovely kill on Max. 2 beautiful headshots. Sav gets one, saves herself from pying, but falls with that Vandal, and ultimately the economy, you know, the economical decision wasn't good here. Beckett with the rifle, looks like he's going to go for it. It's a 1v3 and their money is low. He's got to give it a try. I would almost opt to save because of Sav's decision to buy the, you know, buy the rifle here, but you're down 7-10. You've lost a lot of rounds in a row. I think he's got to go for it. He's got those Seekers if he can make some space, but that double up in main and that deep position from Max is going to be really hard for him to clear.
Yeah, I would argue Beckett dying here might be better. You know, you don't get that much money unless you die. So maybe dying here is the better choice. You know, Leo getting the 1-tap straight onto Beckett when he peeks into main. But yeah, no, this is a really dominant attack side from Eepers, which is really quite unheard of. You know, 6 rounds on the trot. They're really controlling this game. Controlling the tempo. They're saying, FDC, you're playing at our game.
Yeah, exactly. They're in complete control, you know. It's like FDC are being affected and directed by every single thing that Eepers are doing. Instead of, you know, playing their own game, it looks like they're being completely controlled by every single piece of utility, every peak, everything the enemies are doing. See, Dawn's quieting down a little bit on the attack side, but everyone else has stepped up and they haven't lost a round yet. They're doing absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah, I have to say the two absolute gunners for FDC who have been Toby and Floaty in the defensive half have sort of slowed down on this attack half. Same with Dawn on Eepers, really, really high on the defensive side as the Cypher, but that's quite expected. Cyphers sort of, you want to sit back and
Ooh.
lurk on this attack round with the 3 peak up towards A ramp. They're taking that Heaven control, that ult coming through to site just to clear the way for Maxine to jump back site, with Faye getting the kill onto Leo and taking that
spike!
Heaven control back again. With the spike!
Spike's in heaven!
This is really important to FTC. If FTC can control this Heaven, then they can control the round.
Yeah, if they can hold on to this space, it could be everything for them. Seekers pushes them back as well. Lou in that deep possession getting spammed too. Could potentially get that heal from Zaka. Only 25 HP on Max on site as well. And that was such a big kill from Faye to drop the bomb. 50 seconds, they're just stuck. Faye, again, super impactful kill to Max, trying to find some space through CT. Dawn's there as well, though. We know how good she is, and she instantly pops Sav's head off. 3v3 now.
Yeah,
Pops that neural theft too. Oh, Beckett, good kill. Lou, nice trade though.
Leo's got the trade, but got into Heaven, gone straight to
30 seconds left.
straight to Vents, away from the spike. Dawn getting the other kill onto Faye. Sort of, this has really helped control the Heaven. Now into a 2v1 with just Toby left on FTC, but 20 seconds left for them to get the spike and the plant. Toby's just holding his cross. Dawn coming up through CT though, that could be dangerous. To pop the smoke, get the spike, and then run the side. They're both holding the smoke. Toby getting the kill, 1 drop. Liu drop. Can he get the plant back site? Enough time to have the plant. Nade doesn't reach him enough. And the satchel just a fraction of a second too late. On the 1v1 and Liu with the 1 tap to get Toby. Eepers just controlling this game in the second half. No rounds lost.
That was such a ridiculous round. Absolutely crazy kills from Faye. Super, super big impact, and that's what we want to see. But, you know, the gunfights just went a little bit awry from there. You know, Beckett falling. Liu traded out so effectively in his position, just gently holding on to that Vents position. He didn't overextend. He waited for his teammate, and ultimately he won that clutch with that brilliant shot. And I think that just shows how much impact he's having in this game, as well as his calls.
Yeah, you can see
1 round off now.
Faded Cats coming through with the light shields and all of that, just to try and get at least 1 more round. Trying to just get that 1 round, a bit of momentum shift in their favor. But Eepers just not really having it. You know, they're going for this heavy mid control, and FTC sort of just letting them have it. Sort of dropping back, playing the deep angles up to Heaven, and Maxine with the 1 shot onto Floaty. This is really helping Eepers just control this game.
It was very desperate there from Floaty. Max showstopper out, blitzes past play and gets the kill. Toby got 1 towards A main, but ultimately it's not really going to do very much. Sav has to come up huge with that judge here. They know that she's here, opting to, you know, run away from it, go into Vents. Toby has to do everything here. He's got, you know, match point for Eepers. He cannot afford to lose this round. Everything has to be perfect from now. And the flash is absolutely brilliant from Zaka. Clears him straight out. And now Sav with a judge and Beckett. The only ult they've got online is Sav's, and they can't really do too much with it. What with that shotgun? This is a really, really hard position. Fighting for their life here. Looks like Eepers might be on their way to qualification to playoffs.
Yeah, I was going to say that Leo just sitting in CT, they got the crossfire with the judge. I feel like this game's over, and Eepers won. But I have to say that ult from Zaka up to Heaven, as soon as they heard that shotgun, that judge sound coming out from Sav, they were like, no, we're not going here, we're going A. We're running away from this shotgun, and that sort of really helped secure the round for them, because they ran straight to Toby, the single player on A.
Yeah, definitely. Have a look at this scoreboard, everybody. I'd like to highlight Eepers, their first team in BCT 8 to qualify for the playoffs, going as 2-0, not dropping a map after such a dominant initial win, and then also coming on to win 13-7 with that brilliant streak of attack, you know, rounds on the attack half. Really, really well done from Eepers. And the way that they played and played off of each other, they clawed that defense half back as well. It was absolutely brilliant, and I think they should be, you know, so proud of themselves. That was a really, really deserved win. I'd like to highlight Dawn as well. Top frag match MVP of that as the Seed 5 came up so big on that defensive round, and even though they got a lot of their, you know, they had that long attack round streak, they wouldn't have, as, you know, half as many defensive rounds as they did if it wasn't for the ridiculous kills and the space that Dawn managed to hold.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Eepers coming out a bit slow after their 13-2 win, but really, really clawing it back through that last half of the first half and through the whole second round. Not even dropping a single round is just absolutely insane in BCT.
Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. Such a brilliant streak, and it was really, really cool to see. Little update on our other game as well. Looks like we've got Drillers are actually in the lead, also looking to be the second team to qualify 2-0. The losers of this match are going to go on to play later. They're going to play the winners of our next matches. The next match that we're going to be broadcasting after this in a little while, once the teams are ready, we're going to be having a look at Knee Surgery versus Guys I Have an Idea. Knee Surgery coming off of an absolute, abomination of a game, I'm going to be honest. They got 2 rounds against Eepers, who have just gone on to qualify. They've lost to a very strong team, but only winning 2 rounds, it's going to be really, really tricky for them to win this next game. Guys I Have an Idea are coming off of an 11-13 loss to Faded Cats, and that's going to be a little bit of a mental boon. That's going to be very tricky for them. Who do you think might take this one, Deltas? What are you thinking? Are you backing Knee Surgery or Guys I Have an Idea?
Honestly, I think it can be up to whoever, We've seen Faded Cats come out and beat Eepers fairly dominantly in that second half when they got things rolling. So maybe it's just Eepers just are that strong of a team compared to the rest of the teams that we've got in this BCT. So Knee Surgery, maybe if they went up against Faded Cats, maybe they could have gone to overtime. We don't know. So I think it's going to be a really upended, open game, but I don't want to have any bias towards any team. I'm just excited to watch some more BCT Valorant. I'm loving this.
Me too.
It's a great little event that we've got here, and we love BCT, and we just want to watch more Valorant. We love this. We love
it. We just want as much Valorant as possible. We love BCT.
Absolutely.
So we've also got on the other side of it for our next lowers match, we're going to be watching, we won't be streaming yet, but Blunt Rotation, who we've seen earlier on stream, will be playing SoAss or SoAss. So that'll be a really interesting match as well. We're going to see EXO on the Duelist up against Fish. I think that'll be really good, and we'll see who wins that one and follows into the last bit. So, I think that was an absolutely brilliant game. Any other words to say on our previous match, Deltas?
I was just really impressed at the way that Eepers just sort of bounced back from their low half. But no, I'm excited to see them work their way through the playoffs. They're going to be a strong team from what it looks like, and I'm excited for some more BCT.
100%. They're definitely going to be a team to look out for, and I think they've gotten themselves into a really, really good position coming into the playoffs as our very first team to qualify. Huge congrats to Eepers. We'll throw to a little break now, and we'll be back later on to do our first set of elimination matches. Knee Surgery versus Guys I Have an Idea. Be there.
Yeah. I know. It's not turned on though.
Hello everybody and welcome back to BCT 8. We're here with our first set of elimination matches. Really exciting stuff here. And we're going to be watching knee surgery versus Guys I Have an Idea today. I think we've got an extra special guest for our little cast though, don't we, Deltas?
I was muted.
Hey,
We
you know
will
what,
have a
Jenny? It's all
technical
good. I
issue.
appreciate
This
the
is
introduction.
Zakazeki has joined us, the man, the myth, the legend himself. He has joined us. I'm a bit
Let's
stupid
go,
when
guys.
it comes to technology, but that's okay.
It's all good. Hey, honestly, it's an honor. It's an honor. We run the TriCast back. You know what I mean? It's been a minute. Let's see who we're playing, right? Because we got a banger match coming up.
They've got an absolute banger match. We're going to pop straight into Agent Select and we'll have a little look at the comps here. We've got, we're supposed to be in the Select. We'll be there in just a second. They'll tech pause, you know, we're a European region. Of course, it's going to happen. Looks like we've got a couple of interesting things coming out. Bind is the map here. What do you think about this map pick, Deltas?
I quite like Bind personally. I think it's a little bit hit or miss for people. I personally find it alright, but I don't know. What do you think, Zaka? What's your sort of opinion on Bind and sort of how do you think it should be played and what sort of comps are you looking out for?
I mean, it's honestly very interesting because if I'm not mistaken, Team Mike, I forgot their team name, but they played Bind before this and they lost it. So it's either they've been cooking in Valoplant and they've got the strats ready, got all the mistakes out, and they're about to cook, or I don't know, maybe we just see a quick O2 for that team. Regardless, it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good fun. Look at these comps coming out. So we're going to get a fade on both sides. Really excited to see a Senk on the fade, actually. You know, we've got the boyfriends playing each other. Senk on the fade. And then on the other side, we've got Mike on that Omen. So we'll see, actually. what they can come out with today.
Yeah, I like both of these comps. They're very different in the style that they're meant to be played, but I quite like both of them. But Zaka, how have you been? Have you been keeping up with any of the games recently?
I've tried to keep up. It's hard keeping up, playing yourself, and trying to help other people as an organizer. But hey, it's part of the job. One thing that I know, like I said, again, Team Mike has played this map before, lost it, and I see that they've now changed things up. Because before this, it was Fly on the race, and it was Kiro in the sky, and they've changed their team comp up. So that is already like a big change, because they're not playing the race, they're playing the jet without the sky. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that, Jenny?
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see, you know, the compositional differences here. You know, the Sky can bring a lot of value. We know that she's pretty much a standard pick on Bind a lot of the time. It'll be really interesting to see the other agents that these teams have put out. What I'm really excited to see today, I mean, we finally got Sero back in BCT and we're on Bind. Surely we're going to see a donut at some point, right? Like, he's on the Viper. We've got to see a donut coming in. If I see those brimstone smokes coming in towards lamps, I see them rushing spawn, I'm going to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Sero is definitely having an idea, you know? Team, I have an idea, are definitely now cooking after this game that they just lost. So hopefully their ideas are actually going to translate into the game and they're going to do well. But it was just have to wait and see when we finally load into this lobby.
Yeah, the load in is taking a minute. But honestly, since we've discussed Team Mike enough, let's go to the other side. Let's look over there. One thing that I will point out myself, my teammate Don subbed in for because Melio can't play anymore. They needed a sub, and Don top frag last game on Cypher as a C10. I'm sorry, but guys, I'm saying right now, look out for her because she's gonna be destroying people. I literally saw it myself last game.
Yeah, 100%. We highlighted her a lot in that last matchup for match MVPing on the Cypher as that bottom seed. It was some really, really ridiculous stuff. Looks like we're going into a little tech pause here. Find out what's happening soon enough, what side it's on. But, you know, gives us a little bit more chance to chat about, you know, some of these players, some of these comps. You know, on the other side for the Seed 5s, we've got Feely, we've got on the, you know, account Leo Fangirl, and guys, I have an idea. We're going to hope to see some similar, you know, impact to Dawn. But, you know, there's a little difference here. She's playing on that Killjoy, you know, that Sentinel role is still the same. She's playing that Killjoy instead of that Cypher. Deltas, what do you think about the Killjoy Cypher matchup here?
I think they're very different. As I said before, both of these teams go for a very different vibe on the way they're going to be played. But no, I think I quite like the Killjoy. Sort of, you've got a little bit extra damage there. You've got the nades to sort of counter the plant. But Cypher is, I mean, Cypher on Dawn, we saw in literally just the last game we had on stream. Dawn on Cypher is just an absolute cheat code for this team. So maybe we might see another pop-off game from the Dawn, but. No, I quite like both agents on here. I sometimes personally play Cypher, sometimes I play Killjoy. I think they're both very valuable agents on this map.
Yeah, well, I think I'd rather have the Cypher. I mean, it is tough because we do have. If we look at team, guys, I have an idea. Like it's the Killjoy, Omen, and the Viper. When they are on offense, the only possibility for them to really lurk up is through the Viper. And at the same time, the tech pause just ended and we're about to start the game. Honestly, Jenny, because since you're my Tricast duo already, I'll let you start this one out.
Of course. So we've got a little bit of a B take coming in for guys that have an idea here. Already scaling up long. Nice and slow. Just getting that contact. Not too much utility invested yet. Knife will come out from OG. Doesn't really find much. Horn comes out. Smokes come down. And in come the players. Oh, tell a lie. Stalled for a little bit of a second. And that molly there comes in really well. Lovely timing on that from Sarah. Completely stops the hit.
Yeah, knee surgery, jumping into the back of sight. I'm kind of slimy getting the kill. Moz getting the kill, but then traded out. Nice, great knee surgery. Just sort of took that control straight outside of B, and they're just rolling it down after that little pause. And guys, I have an idea. It looks like they cooked it. They burnt this one.
Yeah, straight off the bat, I'm liking the teamwork much more. We played knee surgery earlier today, the first map, and one thing that I noticed there that there were too many just individual fights, not a lot of teamwork. Not gonna point out names, obviously, because I think that's a little bit toxic. That's whatever. But this looked already much better. What they showed in this first round, where they slimy entries in, there's support util from Stefanix and OG, and Senk, obviously, and first round of the boards for them. So good start, I guess.
Yeah, it was really nice to see them take that little pause, reset, just respect the utility that was thrown out, and then get that joint hit with that flash coming out from OG as well. Just really nice stuff. Nothing too fancy here coming out from, you know, from guys that have an idea. Classics almost all across the board. Sheriff on Mike, but I think that's the player that you want to have a Sheriff. Leviathan Classic. We only want Fnatic. What are these disgusting classics that we're... This BCT, this is just not in the spirit. I'm kind of slimy already scaling right up towards Lance, and Kiro, almost gets a kill. Caught out there with the classic. Mike trading with the Sheriff though, and Senk into the back of site. Gets that really important kill. So much space opened up now. No, on the back of site, Nassim Fly tries to do something. Gets a really big kill onto OG, but Senk again, huge trade, and Feely stuck and long. Can't do anything. Two lovely shots from Slimy there with the Sheriff. And all in all, a pretty clean eco for knee surgery. I think they'd be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, knee surgery coming out with some strong guns, Bucky, and I think all they lost in that round was Bucky and Spectre. So really not too much damage on the eco side of knee surgery there. Coming out really quite strong. You know, I was quite worried. We saw the Bucky. I think we've seen it in every game that we've covered so far. Quite often, Bucky, Judge, whatever. I think our poster chords we're quite liking this shotgun meta. I'm personally not a fan. So you know, every time I see someone with that, I get a bit upset. But you know. It's BCT. We're a community. We have to love. We have to love.
Same, could never be me. Right off the bat, Mike walks down short, gets Stefanix, but gets traded out by Senk, as it's now a 4v4. I do like the game plan from guys I have an idea so far, because they took showers. No, there's no one there. But probably Team Knee Surgery is gonna exec out on B, as there's felt noise, they're walking up. This 1v1 is going to be very big though, and it's Dawn that takes it. I told you guys, Dawn is insane. Just wait for it, Jenny.
Sero's old age just getting to him in that fight there. Just a little bit behind the trigger. Crosshair just a tiny bit too low. No, Dawn coming in with that kill. So impactful in that last game, and we're already seeing her have really similar impact. Holding on to so much of that space as the team regroup. Man advantage for knee surgery here. Senk scaling up onto that side. Such an important player as that seed one. But this position from Fly could be everything. Lovely kill, and he anticipates the showers guy. Kiro's there to back it up, but Senk with the trade. 2v2 now. Prowler out for Fly, but he can't do anything there. Now it's just Feely. Seed 5 in that 1 versus 2. And looking like the bonus could, you know, come right into fruition here for knee surgery.
Yeah, no, guys, I have an idea. Just really struggling to sort of play at the same pace knee surgery. I'm almost getting the final kill there and securing the 3rd round for knee surgery. Really sort of disrupting. Guys, I have an idea is eco. They're going to not be able to buy. You're going to have to go straight back to this sort of classic with Sheriff look. And knee surgery sort of running away with the eco. You can see Senk there with 6k already, 5k, 4k, and a couple around 2k. But it doesn't really matter when you've got those people with really high eco already.
Yeah, guys, I have an idea. Is going to have to go into this round with an eco. And honestly, they're not really changing things up a lot. It's just, again, once more, just the default. Take showers. We have Killjoy and Viper, I should say, on B. Oh, that was very risky from Fade. There's no other util to go behind the C's, though. They get the info out. Look at the flank. We do have a double flank this time, though. I do like that. It's Feely and Sarah on the flank, but that's the issue. If we die on side already, this flank is going to be useless. Gero feels like he needs to make a play. Gets the swing on. Doesn't get the kill, and guys, I have an idea, is taken backside. It's not looking good right now. Kero can't get the kill on Dawn, and then that makes this flank pretty much very useless.
Yeah, the flank is nullified. Feely so far back now, very disconnected from Sarah on that flank as well. Maybe trying to, you know, create a little bit of an idea that she's coming from somewhere else, but OG with the peek into spawn. Really clean eco from knee surgery. I like the more proactive play. I like the idea of that push down short, creating that, you know, taking that space along B, allowing everybody else to stack up on the back of that A side. But, you know, with that weapon disadvantage and all of those 1v1s that were being taken, that just slight disconnect from each other there on guys, I have an idea. It just let that round completely slip away from them, even with their positional advantages.
Yeah, knee surgery coming out strong from the get-go here. You know, they've really sort of locked in straight away from this game. See, everyone on knee surgery got really high kills. Seth on low kills. You know, team better be riding his back about that. Come on, Seth, let's get a couple kills at least. We can't do all the work for you, even though we're 4-0. But no, Kiro coming out with the op now on A, but knee surgery gone towards B. Sort of left those 3 on A's. Really going against it. Coming out with the ult to just slow them down from Moz to in knee surgery. Slimy jumping in and wiping Fly out. And knee surgery getting the plant here quite securely.
Him does feel like he needs to make a play. He gets Sevnix, gets traded out immediately. And you do wonder if guys I have an idea do even want to go for this round. Because look at the map. They have basically no space. And especially if Slimy just gets a kill on Kiro like that, that should be inviting them to save. But Mike doesn't want to give up. Gets the kill, gets traded out by Sank, who pushed elbow. And it's 5 on the board. Yeah, I'm not really liking the team play from guys I have an idea. It is kind of falling apart a little bit. What do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, I do agree. I think there's just a real disconnect between them at the moment. Everybody seems like they're trying to make individual plays. I feel like a lot of the time when you see teams lose, you know, quite dramatically, they start to get a little bit desperate. They've only lost a couple of rounds. You know, even though knee surgery have won a lot on the trot, I think we're already seeing, you know, starting to see some of that desperation come out. We know this team have come off of an 11-13 loss earlier with a very long time in between their matches. No chance to ride off that momentum. They could very easily be mental boomed here, and I think it's honestly reflecting in their gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got great 2 teams out here. We got, as we all know, like Sero loves doing his like analytics, and we see him with the judge. He's upset me once again. But no, we saw knee surgery have picked up that operator onto Moz, and they just sort of keep stacking towards B. So maybe it might be time for guys I have an idea to have an idea and change the way they're working around B, because knee surgery seem to keep capitalizing on it, don't they, Zaka?
Yeah, I mean, I do like this play this time, though. It's just a question whether Mike will hear all this info that they're going to rotate out A, or that they literally just pass through him and that he doesn't even catch a single member. I think he heard the footsteps. Oh, and they faked it with a fatal as well on B side. Yeah, no, this is a fucking genius fake. Excuse my language. They're out on A, no one's there, free bomb site, and it's a big bamboozle.
Yeah, ridiculous timing there from all of knee surgery to just slip past Mike and Short, and that Nightfall was the perfect cherry on top of that from Sank, selling that fake, dragging all of the players away, and now they're all still so disconnected. Sarah paranoid about that lurk all the way from the team. You know, we need some of that Viper utility. He does only have that judge though. We'll see if they can do anything. Mike with the timing on this flank though. I think with the timing of you know, the original pass, they might not anticipate it, and Mike whiffs absolutely disgusting shots from him. Not what you want to see in Sank. 3rd on the round now. That brilliant play from him, showing so much. Sero with the judge gets 1, but what else can you do in that situation? Lovely work from Sank there, and that round was so beautifully played. 6 on the board now for knee surgery.
Yeah, no, knee surgery is really struggling to sorry, not knee surgery. Guys I have an idea are really struggling to sort of fire back. As you can see, no one's higher than 3 kills on their team. They're still out fragging Seth, most of their team, but Seth doesn't need to do anything on that knee surgery team when you've got a 10-1 fade.
Yeah, no, Sank has been shooting. To be fair, last round there was a great game plan, great push. They had the rotation. It's just, I think Mike overstayed his welcome a little bit and pushed a bit too much so that he couldn't get the info. And at that point, it was just unlucky timing. Kiro, however, tried to go for a peek long, couldn't get a pick. They team, guys, I have an idea, does have numbers here to hold B side. The question is, will they get punished for these potential fights coming in here? I mean, everyone is outside long or hookah, so they're all there. It's just the question is, who gets the first pick?
Yeah, Feely on the back of site. She's got those nano swarms on site as well. 1 on default, and there's one deep and long to try and, you know, flash out the push a little bit, disconnect the players. It's going to be tricky because knee surgery have been playing together really well, and I think a big thing here for them is going to be shutting down Sank. He's been running them over right now. Sevnix has that orbital strike, and Slimy's got that showstopper as well. I wouldn't be surprised seeing some of this come in here. With those 2 scan on the knife, they might be deferred from this, but it looks like they're not. Showstopper out, and just instantly Feely is shut down. Killjoy util's gone away, and Sank will absolutely dome Sero. Kiro in the smoke looks like he's going to swing, trying to do something, trying to claw back for his team. But Mike, where was that from Hookah? 3 on the round for Mike. 4 for
wow!
Mike. straight into Hookah.
Wow.
Looks like he might have used the From the Shadows there, maybe. For
Yeah.
looking at the ult orbs, looks like we just about missed that. Straight into Hookah. Brilliant, unexpected play in the chaos of it all. Nobody even noticed, not even us. And those 4 kills just absolutely won that round for his team. 7 kills on the board. That's exactly what you want to see from your seed 1, especially somebody, with the caliber of Mike.
Yeah, that must really have put some confidence back into guys. I have an idea. You know, they definitely did have an idea. They definitely executed it well, and it seemed to work out in their favor. But you know, Mike with that ult into just outside of Hookah, whilst all the fighting was going on, everyone was so distracted. No one was checking that flank, and I think that really helped out. Mike with that 1 kill onto I'm kind of slimy. The ult coming through, and the ult onto Lamps and sort of pushing out. Kira getting the kill onto Dawn. Mike getting another kill onto Buzzers. And guys, I have an idea, are now cooking. Kiro falls to Seth, but
Finally.
Mike coming out, a 4k and a 3k in 2 rounds, just absolutely teabagging on their team. So Mike, you've only got 2 rounds so far. I'd leave it until that. But no, guys, I have an idea. Coming back out strong all of a sudden, just something seemed to have just been injected into their game.
Yeah, it took them a while to come alive, but they finally here and they're running. This is a big round for them as well, because if I look at the economy from team, I keep getting these team names, man. From Team Knee Surgery, it is looking a little bit shaky. It's looking a little bit shaky. We do have 3 ults as well towards Team Mike. And Mike as well, who uses From the Shadows last round, or 2 rounds ago, already has it back. Let's see if they can get the first opening frag as Team Knee Surgery is taking showers freely. Not a lot of use still used. I think Mike is going to re-clear this, and he did. He diffed Slimy. I think Mike is done with it, but he did overstay his welcome a little bit with Sank. But this has all been a ruse, and all the rotations right now are going to A, because there's 3A on right now, but it's all a fake, as Team Knee Surgery is probably going to exec out on B.
Yeah, a little bit of an overstep there from Mike. Saint got that ult orb. He's got that Nightfall on now, online now. What if he'll opt to use it as a little fake again, try and get his team out onto that B side? Only Feely in spawn as well. Kiro's going to rotate. He's got that operator. It's like everybody's getting ready to execute though. And Saint, huge kill onto Sero, trying to re-clear into bathrooms. That's an absolutely massive kill. Your Viper utility is down for the retake. There goes your vision block. But, oh, Fly, lovely trade. And that Saint down. They know it's going to be B now. Everybody off the site though, so the bomb site's free and the spike will go down
30
uncontested.
seconds left.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we saw just at the start of this, like a couple rounds ago, you know, that Mike out coming in, killing them on B. They sort of like, right, maybe we don't want to go B anymore. They tried that 1 round A and they seem to get shut down pretty quick, so they're reverting back to their comfortable play. Moz and Dawn both getting kills onto CT, and it's just left to Kiro on elbow with the operator. Gets peeked by Seth, gets killed. Knee Surgery up 7-2. Do they take the operator? They opt to not.
Drink some water, reload your
Yeah, I don't feel like they need it. They usually behind the Viper walls, behind Omen smokes. It is tough to get an opening pick on this map, especially when you play against a Viper that just can block showers, and not fully showers, but can block hookah long and a bit of showers. To be honest, I think that was a great fake. I did think guys, and I have an idea, hesitated a little bit too much. They wanted to retake showers, but they were just afraid of Sank, and honestly, I would be too. Can't blame them.
The way that he's playing it is absolutely ridiculous. But also the way that he can garner so much space. You know, everybody's playing so scared of him apart from Mike, who eventually falls to him. Everybody's so terrified of him that he just keeps 2 players in there by doing absolutely nothing. All he does is sit in showers and he keeps all of that space. He delays that rotation. He allows a team onto the bomb site. Nightfall comes out as well. And swing from Mike, trying to do something. Insta-trade by Slimy, who's had so much impact with their space trading on the Rays. And again, straight up kill onto Fly as well. Beautiful stuff. Zero in showers has to do everything here. Molly comes down trying to delay that plant. Kiro on the way around with this operator, but look at the teleport straight onto B, straight into Kiro. He has to come up big. Lovely headshot straight onto Slimy, and that's a big player to kill. Lovely reposition as well. Not quite sure if they're going to anticipate it, but Kiro just not quick enough on the trigger. Sank shuts him down. Instant headshot. Oh my goodness, Spike's not down yet. Everybody's fighting back towards Hookah, towards that teleporter, and Sero falls instantly. Lovely triple fight there. Oh, Feely's here, but look at it. They know they're going straight back towards... Hey, look at this crazy read from Knee Surgery.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Knee Surgery just came out in control of this round and just I mean, just in control of this game at this point. But no, this round just came out. Was looked a little bit shaky to start off with, but just sort of really consolidated the round. And now
Spike planted.
3v1 against Feely, 7-2. Senk just pushing into CT, and I think the round's just. I think just knee surgery have just got this game under control, or at least the half. We'll have to wait and see if another comeback like in the game we just watched comes back with guys. I have an idea, maybe cooking on the offense, cooking on the attack. Maybe just didn't have quite as many ideas for the defense. You see Feely just saving the operator there, just elbow, hiding away from Senk. You can see
They
the
can hear
turret's
the
up.
turret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you saw the turret, heard it, and let's see if Feely can get a kill here. No, Senk sending the dog, getting the shot out.
Ew!
Finishing it off with the right kick. The BM coming out from Senk. And we can hear some chats, but we can't see them. Unbelievable stuff from knee surgery.
Yeah.
That's up 8-2.
I mean, there was some good mid-rounding that round by knee surgery eventually. I will say, guys, I have an idea. I had full read of what was happening. Kiro pushed down B long. They had the info that no one was B. Everyone rotated to A, but too many players wanted to do individual fights. They both lost the fights. And then at a certain point, you know, with the teleports on bind, it's like it's like a mouse chasing some cheese, you know? You're just running.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to highlight, the 2 rounds that guys I have an idea of won are both off of Mike's hero plays, right? He got a 3k on one, 4k on the other with that from the shadows. We need to see him coming up big here. We're not really seeing any repeatable success from guys I have an idea, which is what we want. We want that solid foundation, things that they can do again that they know are going to work. But instead, it's Mike's hero plays. And we know that he can't do that. You can't rely on him. He is the seed 1, but you can't rely on him to do that every single round. Really crazy read right now here from guys I have an idea, but look at the space that's already being taken. Triple walk up, they're going straight into Mike, that hero player that we talked about. We need him to come alive now. He gets one onto Slimy. Lovely kill, TP's away, great reposition, gets out, but he's facing up against Dawn. You know exactly how impactful she can be. Kiro on the reclear, lovely shot, straight onto OG. Mike again, domes Dawn, brilliant round from him, and he shut down all of that hookah space. Goes back to join his team, Senk will fall, and now it's just Seth in a 1v5. What can you do?
Yeah, no, lovely control coming out from guys I have an idea today. Takes the TP, gets the kill on Kiri, but Fly TP straight behind and gets the kill straight away. No, lovely round coming out from guys I have an idea. They really did have an idea going into that round. And it just, I don't know. How would you react? How would you go into this last round? Into 8-3. Do you want to go for the 9-3 curse? Do you purposefully throw, or do you want to get that extra round in 8-4, Zaka? Like, where would you go with your mental as well? Because obviously,
I mean, I saw,
losing 6
if I
rounds straight
remember
away is
correctly,
a bit hard.
if I remember
Yes, go ahead.
correctly, there was a 8-4 comeback earlier today. So I think they do want to get this round. Knee surgery is probably gonna play a little bit slow. They should go for the orb since Slimy is very close to his Razor, but it's Mike taking a 1v1 once again against Dawn. Gets dropped. It's a 1v1 trade. Zero gets a 1v1 trade as well. Now it's a 3v3. And this is the thing with this map. Now everything is open and there's just too many lanes to cover. But good reaction by guys I have an idea to push showers. They know it's A. The question is, will Feely stay alive before they fight her spawn? Before these other two can catch up? Or is it just over and will Senk's team grab spawn? Let's see it here with a very big fight, and Sefnix takes it. The question is, are they gonna expect Kiro? Will they expect him long? And this Killjoy pushes him towards long. Great flash by OG. Kiro turns it, gets the second as well, and it's a 1v1 elbow. It's a 1v1. It's only Senk versus Kiro, and Kiro loses it. Senk with the clutch. The attackers win 9-3 half for knee surgery.
Yeah, a little bit of an overstep there from Kiro. So he got those 2 kills. I think it looked like he panicked a little bit, tried to run in, get that third, and Senk with that calm aim just held his position, adjusted himself, and got that kill. 19-5. Such a ridiculous scoreline. And while we're in halftime, I'd also like to highlight that, guys, we've had our very first BCT elimination. Blood rotation have fallen 5-13. To Akil's team, to SoAss. So SoAss will be moving on into the 1-1 round, into the deciders later on, and we'll see who they're going to play after this game. But unfortunately, we've lost blunt rotation. Really nice try from them, and they were still really good fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, bit of a shame. Great team there. Great. I'm sure the team vibes are impeccable there. But 9-3. How'd you go out? How would you go out for Zaka? How would you go out and just try and start the round? I mean, obviously you want to try win, get the momentum back into your favor, and basically do what knee surgery did to you if you were guys. I have an idea. But yeah, no. How would you deal with it? And do you kind of like the look that they're giving on this attack round?
It's tough because you saw once again Mike was trying to 1v1. Understandable 1v1 for Showers control. It was tough. Right now, Stefanix is kind of stuck a little bit hookah because Kiro was already out and I has to take the 1v1. Yeah, they have to get him out of here. If he gets one, no, he doesn't. Feely finally getting alive. Let's see now for the post plan, since this is actually looking pretty good for team, guys. I have an idea. Kiro with another frag as well. It's a 4v2 right now. Let's see if Don, the absolute GOAT, can do maybe something.
Last player standing.
Oh, never mind. It's a 3v1 for Don. Guys, I told you, don't counter out. Oh, Kiro tested her. Good round for guys. I have an idea, and maybe they can start to get some rounds in. I wanna close the match, guys. Let's come on now. Come on.
Yeah, me too. I want to see them fight for it a little bit more. And what they did there is exactly what we want to see. We want Kiro hitting those shots, getting those entries. Again, I do have a tiny bit of concern just on the fact that that was, you know, round was off the back of Kiro getting a lot of kills. I want to see that repeatable success. I want to see that good old-fashioned, you know, flawless win. 4 alive, lots of space taken, you know, like good coordinated utility, coordinated team play. That's what I want to see. And hopefully they can continue to show it in this upcoming half and in this bonus round.
Yeah, no, so guys, I have an idea coming straight out with those Phantoms, Vandals, and that single Guardian on fly rather than knee surgery. Basically going with a back-off approach, saving as much money as we can so we can invest in the next round. Only having Senk on that, what's it called? Deagle, whatever we call it in this game. Sheriff, that's the word I'm going for. I'm losing my mind.
Deagle.
But no, you can see, guys, I have an idea. All 5 bunched up to this shore. Trying to take these fights, just rolling as a team. Sarah getting the kill onto Dawn, taking that Cypher out.
Ooh.
But Senk and I'm Slimy getting the kills. TP coming through towards B. But they've got the 2 on the flank. Can Sarah get the second kill? No, you can't. Seth taking down Sarah. Leaves it 2-on-2. Even if guys I have an idea win this round, it's been great damage to the eco by knee surgery.
It has. It has been an absolute mayhem round. I mean, this probably 2 1v1s going on right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Mike took the 1v1 against Senk. They don't know where Stefanix is though, and I think Stefanix did show himself. But I guess no, they smoked off long. Yeah, and I think they know where he's at. They do push
Look at the HP.
spawn together so they can clear it, and then hopefully for them play the time. I mean, Mike is low. This is still winnable, and even Kiro is damaged up a little bit. I think Stefanix is not gonna try it though. I would honestly try this. Yeah, it looks like he will die to the bomb.
Yeah, maybe going for a couple of exits here. You know, the damage that they've already done is absolutely ridiculous. If you had a look at the buy beforehand, you know, we had, I believe, for a mix of 4 proper true rifles. We had some Vandals and Phantoms, only 1 Guardian. And the exits come through, both of them. Stefanix, ridiculous round. Is he going to get out with the Vandal? Not quite, but that is some ridiculous damage. And guys, I have an idea. You know, you want that round to be a lot cleaner. You bought 4 Vandals and Phantoms and 1 Guardian. Everybody bought everything that they can. And looks like they might opt to buy into this one as well. Investing every single thing that they can. And you know what, honestly, with the scoreline, I don't think it's a bad idea. What do you guys think about this idea to buy up on the bonus instead of playing it as an
I think it's quite a good idea. You see a similar buy coming out from guys I have an idea, but I do have to say knee surgery being quite smart, especially Moz getting that outlaw, knowing that they'll be on that 125 shield could really do the damage, because obviously we all know that the outlaw just does 1 shot to anyone with light shield. Luckily for guys I have an idea, he is playing towards B long and they are going towards A, so should be quite clear for them, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this force idea. If you force, then you need a game plan, and it just looks like right now they're just trying to force the issue short. I mean, it's been a couple of rounds. It's been 2 rounds exactly. They should probably know that the Cypher is playing towards A, but still, there's not really any progress towards the other side of the map. They're just gonna force the issue. Gonna try to exec on Dawn. Kiro hits the trip, can get alive though. Gets out. That's a 1v1 against Dawn, and guys, I told you Dawn is insane. Bomb is
Slightly
down.
biased
Let's see what this is
casting,
gonna
yeah?
happen. Zero, yeah, I mean, it's chaotic. It's pure chaos. I mean, oh my days, what a flick by Sank. Mike getting turned on.
Almost
Shot
getting
through
the
the
random
smoke.
shot.
It's a 1v3 for Fly. Does know he gets the first pick, but get immediately traded. And just like that, 10-5 on the board. And guys, I have an idea. It's gonna have to eco around.
Yeah, money on the back foot now, and that outlaw purchase that you highlighted, Zaki, you saw that coming into play there. Moz with the kill through the smoke initially, and then when Fly started to get those kills in that 1v3, when he got that initial frag, an instant trade out. It was just, you know, ridiculous stuff. Really well played, and they bought up into that as well. That's a round that they couldn't afford to lose, and I think as Knee Surgery are going to be very happy with that. Even though it wasn't overly clean, you put the economy of Guys I Have an Idea on the back foot, and you've reached double digits. Let's see if Guys I Have an Idea can do anything with their pistols in this round.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of, straight into long, taking this fight against 7 Moz, but just Mike and Kiro both drop in. Really just stunted that. Guys, I had an idea. Fly getting the kill onto Sefnix, but I feel like the rotations here are just a bit too strong. Yeah, everyone falling, and it's just left onto Seroids and Hookah, who falls as well. I feel like Guys, I have an idea. Didn't really go into that round with any plans, sort of just wanted to try and maybe get that kill long, but sort of all died and sort of get this round over with so we can get our buy underway and we can hopefully see if we can make an impact further on. But 11-5 to Knee Surgery, coming out strong after their dominant win, after their loss, I believe. Their close loss to their massive loss to Eepers. I'm sorry, I got our teams confused there. Literally coming from a 13-2 loss to winning 10-5 or 11-5 now. And guys, I have an idea. Close loss to Faded Cats, but yeah, still just not quite as strong as we probably thought they would be coming into this match.
I mean, it has to be because of Dawn, right? Like, surely. They lost the first game without Dawn. They have Dawn on their team. Dawn has been winning. She's been winning every game. What a fight here by the Fly, aka Fade. I think he's just done with it, literally flying onto the side without any util like a satchel or a jet dash. 4v3 right now. Let's look at the retake util. Oh, it looks like Slimy's kind of stuck in the TP, and can Sero get the kill? He can't. Oh, this is not looking good once again for Guys I Have an Idea. Feely getting a kill on site. It's all up to Dawn, and they do get around. 11-6. This is actually a big one. The next one especially, because there's going to be a lot of ults up right now. If I look over to Team Knee Surgery, it's Kale ult, Brim ult, Cypher ult, and they're close to Fade and Raze ult as well. And if you look at Guys I Have an Idea, the Fade ult is up. I can't talk. The Viper ult is up. The Omen ult, and they're close to Jet Knives. This one is probably gonna be the decider whether or not Guys I Have an Idea will live on, or whether Team Knee Surgery is gonna close this out.
100%. We've got a load of ults online here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of them being used. I would like to highlight something. Feely is on Pie Watch, and if she does she will pie. So it's important that she gets a kill. We don't want her to join Melio in the team of pies. Senk instantly throws Fly. A lovely instant kill, but Kiro into Lance, great kill into Slimy as well, and Mike, huge kill into Dawn. That's a sensible utility down, but Senk, third on the round now from Heaven. And it's fourth, instant one tap onto Kiro, looking for the ace now. Feely fighting not to Pie Watch, and Senk fighting for the ace for that 12th round for his team to put them on match point, and he's going for it, and he hits it. Senk with the ace, Feely hits the pie, and Knee Surgery are one round away from going to the deciders and knocking Guys I Have an Idea out of BCT for good.
Yeah, Guys I Have an Idea really having to come through strong for this match, but you know, Feely joined Melio in the pie shop. Wonder what sort of pies they're going to be eating tonight, especially if they get knocked out after this. You just really need a pie to cheer you up, sort of after this. Imagine if it would be a 13-6 loss. We really don't want that to happen to them. That'd be quite.
I'm not gonna lie. Fair enough, Sank. He was holding Heaven. He was holding it down with a Guardian and one tap literally everyone. I mean, you want to win and close the game out that way, then sure, man, go ahead.
Let's see what Feely can do over here. Coming up with the bomb, Sank. Great kill again with that Guardian. Just an instant one tap onto Mike. He's been so ridiculous. Oh my goodness, she's behind Kiro. Did she miss the timing window? She's jumping out, trying to get that kill onto him, but was with the op. OG on long. Can't do anything. She's trying to follow Kiro out here. But oh, lovely kill from Kiro as well. Missed shot from Moz. Getting those spans, getting him down, but this timing from Senk with that nightfall as well could be absolutely everything. Sarah needs to try and get some space here. Let's see what he can
Wait,
do
they want a
towards
TP?
showers. Oh!
Yeah, TP
wanted to-
straight
They're doing
back
it.
to A site. Obviously, they had Zero here. Zero obviously thought he was just holding one here, using this ult to try and get out onto site and get this plant down with 40 seconds left. But this judge coming out could be really impactful. Gets one kill onto Kiro, but Fly with the trade. Plant will be going down for I have an idea, but you know, as we said, Senk really coming out with knee surgery after that 13-2 loss. Really wants to make a statement and say knee surgery. Although we might have some weak knees, we can still play this game. Valorant does not require our knees to be able to play. We can use our arms. And no, just Zero alive to try and keep this dream alive for guys. I have an idea. Takes the fight onto Dawn, gets Dawn low. 14 seconds remaining. Still needs to get the spike in the plant down. And Sen coming through with the one tap to close the game out 13-6 for knee surgery. We have our second elimination of BCT. Guys, I have an idea. I believe it's guys. I have an idea of. Been knocked out from this BCT 8.
Yeah, and it looks like they indeed did not have an idea. Unfortunate day for them. They played 2 bind maps, lost them both. And honestly, I don't know. I did not really see an idea that second map. It feels like they were all just a bit too loose. Everyone tried to play their 1v1s. But I will say props to Team Knee Surgery. Sank dropping 30, Dawn winning her 3rd match of the day. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe they're just a better team, I guess.
There was some really lovely stuff from knee surgery. I thought not only was the team play quite good, they all looked quite tight, like they were playing off of each other and their spacing was good. It was really nice to see, you know, Slimy with the raise. I think that's a player we don't know too much about, where he's quite new to Boastaccord, right? And seeing him, you know, get those impactful kills, really, you know, master that movement and that spacing from him, I thought was absolutely fabulous. And those kills from Senk as well were absolutely wonderful. We do unfortunately have to say goodbye to guys. I have an idea, but they fought well, they fought hard, and I think they still had a good showing, and they showed us some really lovely stuff. They had some great rounds, especially Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike was coming out. He was trying to give a fight to knee surgery, and he certainly did that on some of the rounds. But yeah, no, as Zaka keeps saying, Dawn coming in for the late sub on this this game and still popping off as a 5 seed. You know, Dawn's really been showing their strength. You know, popping off in the previous 2 games for Zaka's team. But coming back out for a completely different team and still showing exactly what they're made of. It's Zaki, you did a great choice there by choosing that teammate for your seed 5.
I mean, honestly, she kind of got swapped last minute to our team. Hey, look, we'll take it.
Doesn't matter.
It.
A pick's a pick. A pick's a pick.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But honestly, no, I have to give props to other guys of the team as well, because I've been yapping too much about Dawn. Sang, like I said, he dropped 30, played insane, literally held it down on A side with a Guardian, getting a one-tap ace, one-tapping everybody. I saw Slimy as well, even though he had a pretty bad first map against us. He picked it up, had a lot of great entries. Sefnix and OG doing their stuff. It looked much better from Team Knee Surgery this time.
Yeah, there was so much improvement, especially seeing as you played them earlier, right? Like you spoke about, you know, when you played them, you noticed kind of the disconnect and the lack of team play. And it was really, really nice to see a little bit more from them. And I would also like to highlight, you know, I'd like to give a little shout out here to Drillers for also making it as, you know, one of the 2-0 teams that we didn't really talk about earlier. You know, we've got Eepers locked into playoffs as your team, Zaka. We've got Drillers as well. I don't think a lot of people expected that team to make it out of groups, let alone 2-0. And I think they've done a really good job, you know, as the underdogs, defying everybody. So I'd like to give a little highlight to them as well, you know, for doing such a good job getting out of groups.
Yeah, absolutely. And the next two games, which are 2-1, which we have just been created on challenge. If everyone else in chat's watching, we've got Knee Surgery versus Team 789. Team 789 we watched in the first round beat Blunt Rotation 13-2, and Faded Cats versus SoAss. SoAss dropping their first round to an overtime, and Faded Cats obviously beating guys I have an idea who have just been eliminated. So stick around for these next 2 games. They're going to be some really good games to watch.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we will be throwing this into a break very, very soon. One thing we haven't really discussed, match MVP of the map. What do you think, guys? I mean,
Ooh.
to me, there's a clear winner, but I really want to know you guys' opinion.
Yeah, for me, it's obviously, I think it's got to be Senk. I think not only was he shooting, but I think the, you know, the utility, especially that one round that I want to highlight, that round where Mike missed the timing window, where everybody slipped through short and he, you know, sold that fake with that Nightfall. I think not only was his, you know, his shooting good, his spacing was good, his utility was good, his abilities were all good, they were very well placed. And I thought his decision making in general was really, really nice. You never really saw him overextending. He never really overheated. He always stayed calm, and that allowed him to just continue fragging. What about you, Deltas? Who would you name your match MVP for this game?
I'd have to go with Senk again. Senk again absolutely popped off 30-8 as we saw in the end screen there. What an absolute showing from Senk. But obviously we can't count out Mike at all from Team Guys I Have an Idea. Obviously team wasn't strong enough as they were hoping for, but still managed to put in an absolute shift and at least not make the loss as much of a loss as it could be. There was some great rounds, you know, that one time where he TP'd behind, still trying to shoot back, but no, I think just Senk was locked in on the aim and just absolutely decided to just show up and show everyone where it was at.
Yeah, basically that. Look, guys, it isn't done for today yet. We got elimination matches coming up. It's really do or die moment. 2 teams that both have won and both have lost the game. We will be going into a break, but we will be back. So we'd love to see you guys in a couple of minutes. See you soon.
See you soon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to BCT. So, what we're going to do, we've got one more match to go. We've got our decider matches going on right now. We're going to play SoAss versus Faded Cats. We're going to have a look at SoAss. This is their first time being on the mainstream. So, you know, for me and Deltas, we haven't really had a big opportunity to look at them. And Zaka, while you've been playing, I can't imagine you have as well. So, it'll be really interesting to see. I hear, you know, EXO's going to be playing on the Duelist. Deltas, what do you think about that?
I hate it. EXO, terrible player, terrible guy, just constantly screaming. Every customer I get screams. No, I like EXO. It's gonna be really interesting to see him on that duelist. I think it's gonna be interesting to see what impact he has during the game, especially if he's got some similar impact to as we saw Senk have in the other game. Obviously, quite interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Honestly, this was the one time, or technically the one chance that we gave EXO to win a BCT, since he's like seed 3 and he can play a duelist. So, you know, it's a little bit of the Thanos and the glove. This is his moment to shine. Fine, I'll do it myself. This is his one chance, and if they do it, then fair enough. But like I said, this is an elimination match. So we'll see. Maybe they even get knocked out, which would be crazy. But still, it could happen.
Yeah, we'll see how this match pans out. We'll jump into our agent select and have a little look at who's choosing who, debunk some of these team comps, bring them down a little bit. Got a level 500 crank. Bloody hell, he's got spotted the no-lifer straight away. Anyway, so we've got, you know, we've got Ascent, but what's nice to see, you know, we don't have both of the, you know, standard Ascent comps. What I'd like to highlight here, I think we're all looking at it, EXO on the Reyna. What do you think about that, Deltas?
Absolutely hate it. I think EXO just literally needs to uninstall the game. Reyna is a terrible agent. I just hate Reyna. Jenny always tries to make it lock in whenever she's watch party in my comp games, but no. If I'm being honest, I think Reyna's alright. It's quite interesting to see SoAss the double duelist comp on Ascent, when we've known that you don't really need a duelist on Ascent too much. I quite like the neon on the side of Faded Cats though. I feel like that would that's going to add a real interesting dimension to their attack.
I mean, I want to point one more thing out that I think is even more interesting. We got a live on Jet, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? Let's see if she can immediately diff someone. No, she doesn't. She's out just like that. And just like that, I think we're team SoAss is going to play retake probably. As soon as... or no, they might actually flood. What a shot by Alive! Getting a spam through the smoke. Okay, never mind. I'll eat my words about Alive on Jet. Let's see how this retake is going to play out.
He's already there with that open up, and the, you know, deadlock barriers go straight back down, knifed away. Interesting to see what Faye can do with it here. 4v4, EXO taking that wide peek towards Heaven. He knows that get out of jail free card, but the shots don't come through. Smoke comes in just as late, trying to allow them to fight, but doesn't really do very much. A kill, lovely kill, but Coley as well on the other side takes out EXO down on that Reyna without a kill so far. We really want to see him have that impact, and a kill, second kill for Reaction now. Really, really lovely stuff from him. Holding that goes Zindella as well. The C5 stepping up. Lovely stuff. But Beckett, 2 kills now on the Sova. Going for that third. Not too much time now for Alive. Trying to stick the defuse to half. Can't do anything. And whiffs all of the shots. Nothing hit. No time left in the 1 versus 3 for Beckett to put Faded Cats on the board. Brilliant round from him.
Yeah, it was lovely there. Beckett getting those just the second to last kill, and then just being able to play around with that little peek onto Alive, and so, you know, see you're on bomb, jiggle peek it, make sure you shoot, and then just hide and wait until the next tap comes in. So really, FDC, we're really trying to fight there, and I feel like this game's gonna be we're in for one heck of a game now, guys. I feel like this is gonna be one of the closest games we've watched today, and it's gonna leave us with some interesting moments.
Literally that. We got an insane round already. Alive with the opening pick, EXO whiffing, Beckett with the clutch 1v3. Now we got Crank just jumping in like a moron, and he gets traded. Or he gets killed by EXO, who dismisses out. And I think that's a Vandal down on site, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if they can retrieve it, or if they just leave it there. Are they just?
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
it's a stinger. Never mind. I'm faded. I guess it's a stinger. It is, however, a 5v4 though. No map control really for Team FDC, so they are going to do a shift walk around mid. They're freezing the map. They don't really have info towards A as well, which Beckett just pointed out as he pinged top mid. Let's see if we can. Oh, there's the info. They know they're mid right now. Let's see if Team SoAss can stack a bomb site just before Team FDC is gonna go on to the site.
Yeah, look at the HPs on FTC as well. Barely anything on, you know, on Floaty here. We've got half HP on Faye, half HP on Beckett. These classics could actually do really big damage here. And if Exo's able to get over as well, almost all of the players are one shot with the Sheriff. This from reaction could be everything. He dances around Coley's bullets. Can't do very much. But again, so much damage. Look at the HPs. 4v4. But this is so doable for SoAss right now with the damage that everybody's done so far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I say this peek from Coley back into Wine towards A main was really, really beneficial for their team. Obviously, if no one went to check it, you could have had a sneaky reaction, 1 or 2k at least from behind. You can see Orbit's Exo getting the kill onto Faye and SoAss on site. Kiko getting another kill onto Beckett. A blind comes in onto the spike. Coley kills the spike planter and a Kiko. It's all up to alive now on the Jet with the Vandal. Gets killed by Coley as she dashes in. Coley with the 4k. Really, really good round from Coley there. And then managing to save. Oh, Coley dying at the end there.
Nope.
So only meant to take through one Vandal at the end. Although, like,
It was literally
that's good Faded Cats won,
one
but,
step
like,
away.
Still, yeah, one step away, and they've lost now. So it's gonna be a big round to win for SoAss.
Yeah, nah, it was very close for SoAss to win. I think Alive took a little bit too long at the door. Would have been actually very winnable if they could have stuck that half with, for example, the Jet Smoke. All good, they won the round, or SoAss loses round technically, and it's 2-0 now. And let's see if Team Faded Cats can do anything here. This is a very risky position for Akiko since he can't really get out. He will get droned. The tag didn't come in, but yeah, he's kind of stuck here. They're just gonna bombard him with some util. 4 fights at the same time, and now it's only a 3v3. Yeah, the Bucky is crazy on the Neon. Nerf that, man. Like, thankfully the nerf is coming in next week. Anyway, it's a 3v3, and everybody just froze as we go into an interesting mid-round.
Yeah, Akil tried to bail out Akiko as best he could, and he did a lovely job of it with those 2 quick kills. He evened out the situation, you know, and got that man of, you know, kind of eliminated that man advantage that FDC would have had. Trying to run back onto that side. Alive is there to help, and there's that killjoy utility on B as well for Zindela. Looks like, you know, FDC slowly coming up through mid. Fast lane comes up, and in goes Crank. Trying to get something done. Zindela here towards spawn has to do something. Either play out Alive. She's got to make a decision here. Tries to get Crank on the cross, but that Neon is just way too quick. Sidestepping along, and Faye on the deadlock. Beautiful one touch straight away. C5 diff and a Sentinel diff as, you know, SoAss try and get this retake on here.
Yeah, FDC really taking the control of this game in this round, especially. Really struggling. And, deadlock ult coming through, but missing everyone. This is not sure why you'd commit that deadlock out in a 3v2 situation. Faye drops to reaction, and it's reaction and Alive going through. 2 man on site. One's hiding backside in that smoke, the other one's on site. Fight going towards stairs. Reaction getting the kill to backside with 4 kills on the round, and Alive stealing the ace. And SoAss actually taking this round.
I mean, even if you're Akil and you got 4 kills on that round, maybe going for the ace, you'll take the win right now, I think. Trust me, this is the one round you want to win. So good recovery, winning the 2v3 retake right there. Great shots from Akil, especially from reaction. He will get his Astra ult of that as well. Excuse me, Cody has the Omen ult as well. So there's only 2 ults. Economy a little bit tough for SoAss. They might just try to stack a bomb site since some of them don't really have a lot of great guns. But I think with 3 people on B and Faded Cats all towards B as well, this could be a round that's going to be determined very fast. Omen Paranoia comes in. Crank is ready to jump out there. Hesitates a little bit because of the Killjoy mollies. This should be enough time for a team SoAss to get some rotations in, but they're not biting on it. Crank literally just jumps to the side, and just like that, 3 men down, side taken, post plant, and a 2v4 for Team Faded Cats.
It was an absolutely ridiculous hit there from Faded Cats. You know, we had 3 people on the, you know, on the bomb site from SoAss. on top of that Killjoy utility, and they just couldn't find anything. Even with the grab well that came through, players getting pulled about left and right, and every single duel is just going in the way of Faded Cats right now. Floaty third on the round, really important kills from him to, you know, unlock that space and, you know, really break open that site for his team, even on that Sentinel role, and it's really nice to see him like that. Look at the ultimates as well, you know, Faded Cats, you know, they're 2 off that overdrive, 1 off that Hunter's Fury, 1 off that lockdown. On the other side, Akiko also 2 off his Hunter's Fury. Orbits, you know, Exo's got that Empress, and Akio has that Cosmic Divide as well. It'll be really interesting to see if they come into play on this round here.
Yeah, after that close round loss that Faded Cats had, and where SoAss picked up that round win, they really wanted to come back and sort of make sure that they were still in control of the game, which they are. And now we're looking at a FTC trying to get eco on SoAss. You know, the four sheriffs coming out, but they've seen everyone towards this A site and B site, and as you can see, everyone's starting to rotate away. The investment of Floaty's ult here should really help sort of secure the site for FTC, and yeah, the wall coming through, slide straight into logs, and as we can see, Floaty dying to Zindella's molly there. Oh, sorry, Zindella dying to Floaty's molly there. Yeah, this really helps put FTC in the driver's seat of this round. You can sort of see they're still keeping SoAss out of sight, and Floaty's still sitting in that main whilst everyone else is on site, and just waiting for them to come in and sort of mop everyone up.
Yeah, it is a 5v4 retake right now. We do have the Killjoy in B main as well. We're just trying to be a nuisance, just trying to stay alive, maybe flank when everybody goes out. Crank gets a double kill. Faye gets one. Akil gets traded out here. Yeah, just traded out right there by Floaty. And it's a 4-1 lead for Team Faded Cats. I think that was a great round. Not a lot of things going on. We just had the Killjoy ult go in there, secure the site. Team SoAss was a little bit late with the rotations, even though Team Faded Cats was out on site. But just hard when it's an eco round and you have to retake in a 5v4, especially in a 5v4.
Yeah, very true. You can't really expect too much on the eco. This is going to be the big important round for SoAss here. Money, you know, Exo buying down to 0, Zindella buying down to 150. If they lose this, they're going to be put on a really awkward buy next round, and Faded Cat's going to really start running away with it. And Exo taking that early fight loses. When you pick that Reyna, you lose that value from the other pieces of utility, and you need to get it in your frags and your kills. And Exo right now is just not finding that value. We need to see him heating up. Crank as well, running down that bomb site, very, very low. Movement almost stiff Zindella, but lovely kill from her. So everybody starts to fall back, reset a little bit towards A. Wow, good kill from Reaction to Coley onto mid, trying to be a little bit cheeky there. Group up with the team with that from the shadows, can't do anything. And this is going to be everything. Still, you know, sitting in that grab net, Alive's backside, and Beckett absolutely guns her down. Nothing that she can really do there, just committing to sitting in that piece of utility. Looks like everybody's going to posture up around for an A split.
Yeah, great by SoAss there, shutting down the Neon ult towards B. But both players towards B are low. This the Sova's ult comes straight, and Beckett getting the kill onto Reaction. The locking out Zindella into heaven, Dart missing, and Float's getting the kill onto Zindella. Akiko's late to the party, but 3v1, I'm pretty sure Faded Cats will be locking this round up for the rest of it and going to a 5-1. It's a really dominant sort of start to the game, which is exactly what you wanted as Faded Cats. As the fight gets taken between Floaty and Akiko here. And Akiko getting the kill onto Floaty, but someone else waiting for him up to heaven. I think they're just going to fall back and sort of wait for him to come back and play the time, as you can see.
I mean, this is still winnable for Akiko, especially if Faye is taking this aggressive angle. I don't know if he wants to try it. It seems he's still hesitating. Will probably save as well, as this will be 5 rounds on the board for Faded Cats. SoAss, tough start so far. I mean, especially if you're running the Reyna on Ascent, you kind of have to go into these 1v1 gunfights. If you lose them, yeah, it's really tough. There are literally 50-50s, and he did kind of get diffed by Floaty in B main. What do you think SoAss has to change up right now to maybe get the favor back in, get some couple of rounds in, Jenny?
Well, right now, you know, they're having this timeout. I think that's very expected. I think they're being run over a little bit by Faded Cats, right? Like, they're quite explosive in the way they're playing. What with that
Yeah.
Neon, you know, setting them up with that Sova. They're playing quite explosively right now, and it's making it really tricky for SoAss to hold onto the side. I'd like them, you know, when they're taking those kind of aggressive fights and they're trying to take space and counter that, it's just one person, you know, we just see EXO, for instance, on the buy round just walking down B main alone. If they're going to do something like that, I want to see them setting each other up. I want to see them playing with each other, using that utility to stop them instead of kind of just sitting around and waiting for them to walk into their crosshairs. I want to see them being a bit more proactive, not just with their gameplay or with their space taking, but with their utility as well, to try and stall out these, you know, fast hits. Because if they can't do that, Faded Cats is just going to keep absolutely running over them.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, stalling them out but it's going to be quite difficult with the team comp they're running. You know, they started defending
Yeah.
first, but I would say they've gone for quite an attacking comp with the Jet and the Reyna there. Then they don't really have anyone to slow anything down. You know, they've got the Sova to recon, but as soon as you get that dart, you're pretty much into a site because you just don't quite have the utility you want on the Reyna and Jet for a defensive half. But yeah, no, it's obviously going in for a save round here. Kiko buying up that hero rifle. But I believe like 1 away on that Zindela, that ult for Zindela, and 2 alive for that ult and alive. So they're really getting into that 5 ult range now, but rather than FTC are quite used up a couple ults on that last round, and yeah, they're sort of a bit behind on that ult race now. So hopefully some of these ults will sway in the way of SoAss. But as you can see, Beckett, sorry not Beckett, EXO and Neon both going down. 1-for-1 trade on the duelists, and this might be what SoAss needs to slow FTC down. Without their duelist, they might be a bit slower to push in, and this might sort of help SoAss out. What do you think about that, Zaka?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I meant earlier. As are in, I just gonna have to take these 50-50 gunfights. You got the kill, got immediately traded, and Alive as well had to dip out. Right now, Floaty lurked up mid, broke the turret that was watching mid and B main. So Team SoAss is kind of worried a little bit about this mid. They're about to drone it up as well. They can see that no one's there, and Team's Faded Cats is just gonna double exec out on A. It seems like that at least. They are missing this Floaty. This Floaty is still middle and is gonna find the timing, especially when Akiko leaves mid. And I think this will be a very easy kill on Zindela, which is about to happen like right. Oh no, he didn't shoot.
Ooh.
That's actually trigger discipline. He's gonna walk up behind them. Very interesting. Let's see how many kills Floaty can get. The team on site has to delay. This is crazy. Oh my days,
Oh
that
my
is 2 for
goodness.
Floaty. And he can't get the third. Still, job done. Lurk in 3v2 right now for Team Faded Cats.
Last player
And
standing.
especially if Fade takes an aggressive angle like that as well, then it's very much over. Yeah, Akil should probably try to save this Vandal. But I think he's gonna get his KD up.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no.
Got
This
Cosmic
is,
Device.
this is over. He will probably get some guns out of them. Getting Beckett here as well, and then killing Coley as well. He got all the guns out. Good effort, but round goes to Team Faded Cats.
Yeah, honestly, on the eco there, I'm not mad about that. I'm glad he got lots of kills, but at the same time, you know, he's 12-5. You know, he's really, really fragging out now. But it's just a shame to see, you know, the team play still lacking a little bit, and just those gaps, like Floaty slipping through, getting those 2 kills, and really securing the round. Even though, you know, Reaction got all of his kills, what Floaty also did, he bought enough time for his team. He distracted everybody by having to focus on that lurk, stalling the guys up in heaven, having them reposition, and allowing Faye to jump up and reposition herself and get that kill with that unexpected angle. So he's really, really getting the value from those lurks right now.
Yeah, we can see FTC going for that default approach, sending one out, but we still got SoAss still pushing out EXO and Alive on that A main. There's going to be a fight over towards A main. EXO getting one and just taking that 50-50 fight. Beckett getting the trade onto Alive, but EXO being able to get out, just as Zaka said there, taking that 50-50 fight and then dismissing out. EXO whiffing on Beckett there. That's both the strong players down towards A, and Faded Cat's just taking that side control, and the as you can see, the Omen coming through with the plant soon. Door running out of Reaction, running out of door, gets the kill, gets traded by the Neon, who gets spotted, slides under, and it's now a 3v2 in favor of Faded Cats. But Zindela
Spike planted.
is might be getting lurked by Floaty. This slow hold up on top mid here. Door's being broken by Zindela, and yeah, it's looking like the Faded Cats have a real control on this as Floaty peeks out. Zindela gets one, but should be able to be traded by Floaty, yes. Floaty getting the kill, and underneath Akiko dying to Neon without a nice little one tap there. Great round coming out from FDC, really. Really controlled, and it's what we actually like to see when you're out this far in the lead, just controlling the pace of the game, making them play your game, and yeah, keeping it alive.
Yeah, that was a great round, honestly. They started with a lot of B main presence, wasting the paranoia, making SoAss think that this is a B rush again, as they've been doing a lot of times. They got a little bit of rotations. Eventually, that challenged Alive and EXO to walk out A main. They, like I said, went for the 50-50, got one, and then lost two. And after that, it's a great lurk from Floaty. Right now, though, Team Faded Cats is starting with a default. They know, I think, or once again, this is what I meant. EXO can get one. Can Alive trade him out, though? I mean, yes, but Faye invested the deadlock ult.
no!
Alive!
Can the reload
Surely
come through?
She can
Yeah.
stay alive, right?
Oh.
Thankfully. I think Akiko is gonna get caught out here on Pizza. There's a B main fight going on. The Killjoy diff, Beckett gets one, Beckett gets two, and just like that, the round turned over. Can Alive find Beckett, however, though? But he's droning it. Wait, he didn't see Alive. Oh, she shot too early. Oh, it's EXO actually. It's again a
That was
1v1. Can EXO diff him? No, Beckett clears him once more. It's all up to Alive in a 1v2.
Yeah, taking that space towards mid, trying to just gently clear everything out. She's got the Blade Storm if she wants to use it, but might opt to save it for the next round as well. HP's are low. This is doable. We've got Lockdown and a Hunt's Fury online as well, which is going to make things all the more tricky for Alive. Haven't planted yet, though. They're giving her a little bit of time to play around. She knows that at least one of them is stuck on site, but she's also still got a lot of space to clear out. See where she focuses. Almost putting that Sheriff out. Looks a little bit, oh my goodness, a little bit panicky there, I think. Just didn't really believe in herself. Worried a little bit too much. I think that's kind of a common theme that we see a lot of the time when you see some of these players in their clutches, is that they almost rush into it instead of clearing diligently, kind of thinking about what they're going to do and making a plan in their head to execute it. They just run in almost as if they want it to be over as quickly as possible, and I think that's what we saw there. You know, like, it's already looking really rough for SoAss, and I think, you know, with EXO being 5 and 9 on that Reyna, he's a player you really want to see on C2. We expected him to kind of farm everyone, and I think it's probably a bit tilting for him that he's not doing so yet.
Right here.
Yeah, I was just about to pick up on that point. You see everyone, the duelists, 3 and 7 and 5 and 9, when you've got the reaction on the smokes popping off on that team. It's really not what you want to see. You really want to see these duelists taking these fights and getting the kills. And we see the ult coming out from EXO now, hopefully trying to get some more kills. And they're running to a more of a stack site. Sova ult comes out, and in that last round, it was great. You know, SoAss were really close. Oh, EXO gets one, but traded immediately. I mean, this is not what you want. You want this this Rain to go and take the 50-50 duel, either win it. As soon as she wins it, get straight back out of it again. But no, last round, Faded Cats just showing just how well they can flip the script on there, and fighting towards Alive with the double headshot. I feel like that's exactly what you need if you're SoAss. The lockdown both destroyed, no one's taken. Alive getting killed in the smoke, and yeah.
Oh my!
Never mind. I have no idea what just happened in the last round, but FDC again just flipping everything. It looked quite confirmed in SoAss's favor, but for the second round in a row, Faded Cats just taking it back to their side.
Yeah, no, it was, once again, these rounds have all been close and chaotic as well. Like, the score is 9-1. It does not feel like a 9-1 game. We got 2 lockdowns there invested. That forced the Sova ult from Akiko. Alive getting a flank onto 2 before they could fight the other Killjoy ult, and then a questionable Aster Wall into a lineup from Crank, who's absolutely sending it B main. Akiko gets caught. Akiko is dead. Question is, would he expect another one with Zindela here backside? He does, but
Ooh.
Zindela clears. She's alone on site, and her team needs to help right now with their wall off spawn. Great wall from Faye to delay the rotations. This is a 4v3, no, excuse me, 3v3 retake. It's still winnable for SoAss, but not if Beckett hits a shot like that. He's been shooting, so is Akil. Gets one on Floaty, and Beckett with a third one. Honestly, props to Beckett. He's been absolutely frying this map. 16 and 5, 2 Soba ults invested so far. Could be getting its third even on this last round. But yeah, Floaty and Beckett, it's Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. That's all I'm saying.
He's been playing absolutely brilliantly. His utility's been great. He's been bringing, you know, unwinnable situations back into winnable ones for his team. And there, that barrier mesh as well, you highlighted, Zaka, from Faye, was so good. It trapped Reaction in that little gap. So even though he got that initial Sheriff headshot, he couldn't get anything else. And it looks like, you know, FDC again had just poshed it up to completely run everybody over. Straight away, fast Paranoia, Cramp barrels up A main. Exo alone on site. And the way that he's been playing so far, you know, the fast lane completely allows him to get out. Ooh, sitting in the grab net, actually gets a kill. Opts to take it off, but Faye gets the kill as well. And Floaty with the op towards mid. Prompts down Reaction. That's a tilter. Spike is uncontested, and in comes the retake.
Yeah, I mean, you can see by the KD, some of the, even so on the side of Faded Cats, Faye not really getting that many kills, but it doesn't matter when you've got someone who's on that deadlock using their util so well, whilst Beckett gets the kill on Alive, just leaving a Kiko up in heaven, and Zindela's coming slowly through door. Zindela does get 2 kills onto Beckett and Coley, and opens the match up, but Floaty on the pick to Zindela, and Floaty getting a Kiko heaven. Really closes that half route. 11-1 for FDC, but as I was saying, FDC, some players not really having the high KD. Like if you look at Coley and Faye on 6 and 5 kills respectively, they're not really getting the kills, but it doesn't matter when you've got that util coming around, enabling people like Beckett and Neon and your Killjoy to be able to get that kills, which we just aren't seeing on the side of SoAss. You know, you've got your duelist, but they're just not really getting kills, and I just feel like their team isn't really setting them up to be able to get those kills. They're sort of bouncing off each other, and it'll be interesting to see what plays that SoAss run now that they're on the attack side with these chill duelists. Do they play at a high pace, or what do they do with it?
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, it's really tough. Honestly, on Team Faded Cats, the teamwork so far has been great. Crank entering, gets traded by Beckett, who sometimes is even good for 2-3 kills on a round. Faye delaying the retake, Floaty with the annoying lurks, Coley with the suppressive util as well. As Akil gets 2 here, can they get a third one? Oh, it's looking a little bit shaky for Coley. She can try to stay alive, and this shock that almost gets Akil. He stays no, he doesn't stay alive. That's unlucky, really. Zindela hasn't really rotated away here though, and they are about to entry. Probably get some chip damage with the mollies. Can delay long enough for the teammates to rotate, as the bomb will be a little bit late since it was on B main. They will get side though, and it is a 3v3 situation. And dings! Both dings. Akiko clears Floaty with the ding. 2v3 as they're trying to walk out. Beckett gets one, Alive gets the trade. It's a 1v2 for Coley. Can she do it? She cannot. SoAss with finally their second round on the board.
Yeah, really important round for them to win if they want any chance of making a comeback into this game and to save their BCT life, you know, instead of, you know, before they get eliminated, they need that pistol, and it's really nice to see them, you know, winning that. But I definitely wouldn't count Faded Cats out. Their team play's been so brilliant, and if they decide to, you know, create some organized chaos around the map, play their own game on this, you know, take control of this eco round, they could still get something done. So for SoAss, you need this to be clean, especially with the buy. We've got 3 rifles, we've got a Guardian, we've got a Bulldog. They need this round to be clean, Deltas.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're God, I keep forgetting the teams. I've got short-term memory loss. No, if your team SoAss, you really need to sort of keep as many guns as you want and just try and make this side really dominant. But Bamboo coming through with the headshot wallbang onto Exo, dropping that gun, and as you can see, FDC just feel comfortable having those 2 sheriffs on Beckett and Bamboo, and the rest on classics, and just saying, we'll take a few guns away if you win the round. We don't mind what you win in the round, but as long as we can take 2-3 guns away, we're in a quite comfortable position for the rest of the half. I mean, I don't know what you'd think about this, Beckett, but how? Sorry, not Beckett, Zaka. But how would you feel if you were SoAss and you lost like 2 or 3 guns? So going into the next round, you probably have to reinvest.
I mean, yeah, 100% probably. The thing is, right now, if you're SoAss, you just want to get your rounds You might get them if you make small mistakes like that. Faye just got caught out mid, and I wonder if Zendela is ready
Oh
for
my
this.
god.
She is, but just charges forward as Alive gets the kill. That's the
30
free
seconds
bomb site just right there. And a very shaky start of the round for SoAss turns into a 4v3 retake where they should be comfortable with, never mind, I will eat my words. Not of Bamboo will keep getting one taps with a deagle, or not a deagle, it's a sheriff. Never mind then, it's still a 3v1. Honestly, if anyone wins it this game, it's Beckett.
It's gonna be
Like, he
Beckett,
has the
isn't it?
sheriff. If
It's gonna
anyone
be
wins it,
Beckett, yeah.
it's him. Oh my, there's the first shot on Akil. A little bit of panic into Alive, immediately ducks under hill. They have a turret for first contact, Zendela doesn't peek as well. If you're Beckett right here, you just want these guns to be out of the game. Just delay long enough so they're gonna die to the spike. And that's probably what he's going to do. The question is, can one of the two still stay alive, or are they all going to die through the bomb? Yes, they will, and just like that, that's 4 Vandals, I think, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, never
Zendela.
mind, except Zendela.
Oh, just about escapes there. You know, that buy, that was a really, really expensive round for SoAss. We just spoke about how clean they want it to be. They had, I believe, 2 Vandals, a Phantom, a Guardian, a Bulldog, and all they kept was the Phantom. I wouldn't be surprised if they opt to buy up into this, you know. If they lose this, it puts Faded Cats on 12. They can't really afford to, you know, to eco, to light buy either way. So I'm pretty happy with the decision to buy up this round.
They kind of have to at this point.
Yeah, no. I think you know they've won that round. It's really come at a cost. You know, you have to buy. Everyone on that team's bought the recharge shields, and Bamboo getting 2 kills.
Oh
It's
my
really
gosh.
turned the round into the favor of FTC, because obviously, you know, when you're in low buy, you know that outlaw just does a one shot, so it's just as good as getting a vandal one tap, but costs a bit less. But no, the dart coming out to mid, sort of making sure everyone's clear, and SoAss, I think they're just going for trying to get these 1v1s, because they know they can win the 1v1s if it's in the right environment. But FTC just not allowing them to take what they want. FTC is saying, you're playing our game.
Now, it was a very smart invest by Crank, as he knew that the other team just didn't have enough. They either had to choose go for the good gun and light armor, or go for heavy armor and a worse gun. He does die here, so the outlaw is down, and it's still a 4v3 with like 45 seconds on the clock. SoAss is looking like they're going to end B. We're gonna get a 1v1 here, I think. Never mind. Can Alive catch Coley? Nah, she's too afraid to swing into Coley. Coley can get out, and this is gonna be tough. There's only 25 seconds on the clock. You kind of have to go B. There's still Killjoy Molly's on site, and it is looking like, oh, it's only 15 seconds, guys. I don't know if they will get enough time for this. Yeah, Floaty gets 1, Beckett's the 2nd, and the 3rd as well. 13-3, and SoAss is on an eco. I think we are going to a GG.
I think it's looking really, really rough here, you know. SoAss just getting the timing wrong, and I agree. In general, they're playing quite scared. You know, they don't look overly confident in themselves, overly confident they can even make the comeback. They look like they're worried about every player they see, and the shutdown of the utility of Faded Cats was lovely. That paranoia from Coley was beautiful, catching those players. You know, even though the time was low, she made sure they had no chance of getting out. Match point for Faded Cats. SoAss need 9 rounds in a row to continue their BCT journey. Can they do it?
Yeah, as we can see, sort of early YouTube coming out, and SoAss doing that really spread. They had to buy as much as they could. So it's only 3 sheriffs, a Spectre and a Vandal on the side of SoAss. Pro FTC trying to take some early control and sort of trying to figure out what they're doing. As we can see, the smoke's about to fade, and we might have this duel between EXO on top mid. EXO getting one tap by Coley. This is really not what you want to see. Reaction couldn't come through with the trade, keeps pushing, and Coley just keeps backing off. He's like, you're playing our game, we know you haven't got guns, but Coley drops, but gets traded by Bamboo, and this is looking quite strong in the favor of FTC. You know, you've got your 4 guns on FTC, and the one guy you've got with the Vandal's just been dropped. It's not really what you're looking for SoAss. Yeah, no, just FTC came out guns blazing, you know, had us tricked in the first round where it's nice and close, and just ever since their first round, they're like, we want to play our game, and SoAss is just going to have to live up to our level, and they just haven't been at the moment.
I mean, it's really tough. We saw two very different teams as Team SoAss is gonna try to exec on a site once more with only 30 seconds left. As Faye swings into 3 people, gets Akiko, Alive gets Faye, and then Floaty and Zindella. And just like that, it is over. 13-3 for Faded Cats. EXO gets knocked out in groups. Yeah, that's not what you want to see, do you, Jenny?
No, absolutely not. I think SoAss, they've still had a, good showing in their other matches. They've taken, they took it to overtime against Drillers earlier, who are one of the 2-0 teams. I think they should still be proud of themselves. I'd really like to highlight Beckett for his performance here as well. On that C3,
Yeah.
350 ACS on the Sova. Absolutely ridiculous score. And I think he really helped to carry his team across the finish line. Even though the score was so dominant, so many of those rounds, those little pieces of utility were down to him. He was bringing his team back into those, winnable situations, and I think it was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Beckett and Floaty both popping off there for Team Faded Cats, and definitely they all took control of that game on an individual level, and they all did their roles individually so perfectly for Team Faded Cats that no matter what happened, even if someone was slightly not fragging out, at least they were doing their util skills properly, and that was really bringing their team cohesion together and like sort of helping them win on all of the mini levels there when compared to SoAss, and SoAss just couldn't quite live up to the hype. But yeah, no, I believe we're gonna have an interview from one of the players from one of the teams in just a little moment. There, is that about right, Jenny?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he should be joining us very soon. I just want to point out as well, honestly, Team Faded Cats versus I forgot their name. It's anyway, Beckett is joining up very soon. He's played insane, match MVP, 3 KD. We'll get him ready very soon, honestly. There he is, Beckett.
There's the handsome man.
Hello.
Hello, Beckett.
Hello.
Yo, Beckett. All right. Honestly, we can give you a fancy first interview question. Wait, can you hear us or not?
You can't hear
Okay.
me.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you. Yes,
Okay.
we can. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
I
it.
Yeah, I can.
Listen, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
Listen,
can hear,
like
I
I said, I can give you a fancy first question about what a great teamwork, about how you fragged out and stuff. But honestly, I just want to give you the stage. Go on, talk whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah, talk your
It's all
shit.
yours.
I mean, the day didn't go as I wanted it to. Like, I mean, sure, it went well. We got through to the next round, but it's just I really wanted to beat the team we met in the second round. Not gonna name names, but some stuff doesn't work out. You just have to do it in the playoffs. But I'm happy with the team and happy with my performance. Also happy for all the subs.
All right, can you now stop being nice and give us your honest thoughts and opinion?
On what? On what exactly? So what? I have a
You
lot
know
of.
what?
I mean, after that performance, I'd be blazing. I'd be absolutely gassed. It feels like It feels like it's
I mean-
another day in the park for you.
I mean, I would hype it up, but it's a kills team. Like, come on, bro. They're
Oh.
not that good. Like I played against some bums, bro. Like EXO and Reina, bro. I knew it was over at that point, bro. Like, bro, in double negative.
No way, bro.
I think he might be scared of me.
I have a question for you, Beckett. I'd like to know which team you're most excited to play going into the playoffs. We've got Drillers, which is Team Clay. We have got, I believe, our other match is still
Eepers.
ongoing. So it's going to be the winner, 10-10 right now, the winner of knee surgery versus 789.
789.
One of those teams. And I'd also like to know if you're excited to play Eepers. Which one are you most excited to play? Drillers, Eepers, or the winner of this current match?
The two people in this current match, like, I know people on each team, sure, but I don't really care, I'd say. Eepers I want to beat for revenge, and what's it called? Clay's team for what the fuck he did to me last BCT, bro. That was fucking disgusting. I can't even lie, bro. Like, he decides to be the GOAT when he leaves my team, but when he's on my team, like, I'm not gonna comment, but you know what I mean.
Maybe you're the problem, bro.
Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am.
Maybe you are. Delta,
I
do you have any
want to
questions
know
for
your
Beckett?
thoughts about today, Beckett. Like, obviously, you guys won 2, lost 1, but in general, you guys were looking insane last map. Like, did something just click that last map? Is Ascent just your guys' map, or like, talk me through it?
I mean,
Was the enemy team bad? Is that why?
we played Ascent once. Okay, we played Ascent once before, and it went pretty bad. Or like, okay, no, like our attack side was fine, but our defense was diabolical. So we like decided to change the comp up, right? And obviously Sav wasn't here, so we played with Coley. And Coley, like we played Coley on Omen instead, I think, because I think she was more comfortable on it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. So we used the Omen in our comp instead, and we switched off the KO and went to Deadlock also because we just don't know how to play with a KO. So we just used Deadlock. We have a good defensive comp, and then Crank wanted to play Neon, so why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
I mean, I got a
it
question
looked
for you, Beckett.
very.
Oh, carry on,
Go
sorry.
ahead, Deltas.
No,
Go
keep
ahead.
going, keep- No, I was going to ask a question. I mean, like, obviously, you won your first match against guys I have an idea who unfortunately got knocked out in the second round, and then obviously we had that Eepers FTC match on stream, the second match where you did lose 13-7 on split, and it didn't look like you guys had it put together in some aspects in some rounds as well. It sort of looked like you guys were a bit panicky, but how do you sort of bounce back from that? Because obviously a 13-2 win is just 13-3 win is just absolutely to like make your statement saying we're still here in this playoffs. We're gonna try and get to the finals. But after that like tough loss, how do you sort of bounce back into winning so dominantly?
I can't lie. Like we got like an hour break after, obviously, or like 1 hour and a half. I don't remember exactly how long it was. So I was just chilling. I didn't even touch my PC. That game was like, like first half. I think we were playing well. Like I had good calls because I've been calling a lot, so I think I had good calls. But then on defense, like I don't want to blame it on our comp, but like I had no clue what to do. Like I should be one taking initiative, you know, with as a Sky, but like I genuinely just didn't know what to do, so I was just kind of just sat there like a cock, you know. And yeah, we lost because of that. I'm pretty sure we didn't win a single defense round if I remember correctly.
Yep.
But we'll
we
come
did
back
not.
stronger.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's what that's the mindset I love to see. How confident are you that you're gonna go the full distance, win the whole thing, and just take BCT home? How confident are you?
Very confident, very confident. I'm gonna be real. I think Clay's team, like I know, so it's gonna be so free. The team that wins this 789 or knee surgery, like, first of all, why are they called 789? That's like the most boring name ever. Also, I'm not scared of either of those teams. They're both bums. And then Eepers is like the only challenging team, but like I just feel like our pure hatred in our hearts will carry us over the finish line.
Definitely. I mean, you just mentioned that winner from 789 in Easy Surgery, and that game's far closer than the game we just watched on stream. That game's currently at 11-11. So, out of the two teams, out of 789 and Knee Surgery, who do you want to win, and who do you want out of the playoffs?
I don't really mind. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't really
I
mind.
think
Both sleepers.
did we play? I'm not sure if it was knee surgery we played first round, or I'm mixing.
No,
no,
you
no,
played
never
guys.
mind.
I have an idea.
It was
That was the
Oh, yeah,
B-Series
yeah, yeah.
team.
Oh yeah,
So
okay,
you,
okay.
you
No,
haven't
so we didn't.
you haven't played either of those teams. So,
Wait, is Jeff permanently on 789 or is he just subbing in?
He's
No.
just subbing for
He's
today.
subbing in today.
just sub in for today.
I mean, I would have wanted them to go through them because I want to play Jeff, but I don't really
Just wanna
mind.
beat
I'm gonna
him.
be honest. Like, I'm fine with both teams. What's it called?
All right, Beckett.
I just think. Wait.
I
I
mean-
just want to say one last thing. It's been
Go
kind of
on, then. Go
unfortunate
on.
this day because like every game that's been on stream has been like the bad game. You know, we've been missing out on like all the OTs. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I
kind
know,
of
right?
unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
It is a little bit unfortunate, but you know what? From tomorrow, we will stream every game. So don't be worried about that. Any last words, Beckett? Since we're giving you the stage, you want to say something to Eepers after getting sky diffed against me, or like any last words or what?
Bro, sky diffed, bro. Like, I don't play this role, by the way. Like, I'm feeling for my team. I think
W
I want to
teammate.
thank my team, obviously, my family, my friends. but
All right, bro. Don't gas it
honestly,
up. Don't gas it up.
okay. I had fun with my team. I'm thankful for Cole and Toby for subbing in. They both kind of smurfed it. I'm not gonna
W
lie.
subs.
And other than that, you know, nothing more.
Love to hear it. Thank you so much, Beckett, for coming in. And, you know, we all wish you luck in the playoffs. Hope that you can make a long run. You can enjoy yourself some more. You and share some really good games. Thank you so much for coming in, bro.
Alright, see you guys.
See
Bye,
you
Beckett.
later. And guys, that was a pretty crazy day of matches. You know, like Beckett mentioned, we had a load of pretty mad matches in our game. We watched a lot of stomps and a lot of very, very dominant matches. I really hope that we get to see some more overtimes when we get into playoffs. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to, obviously, now that we've weeded out the weak teams. I don't want to say anyone's bad necessarily, but the teams just weren't quite as functional as the other ones that we've seen. So it'd be nice to see those teams that have got 2 wins under their belt sort of try and fight against each other and sort of try and play at a higher standard. I mean, it would be great if we can see a dominant stomp all the way to the finals. That'd be quite an interesting thing. But have like a close lower bracket, or because it would be quite interesting to see, see if there's a big power out in this poster chord that we haven't quite seen before, and they make their way to the final and then maybe get beaten by an underdog. I think there's definitely narratives that we can see coming through these playoffs and this playoff bracket that will be really quite interesting.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna
100%.
interrupt real quick. The final game is done. Team Knee Surgery took the map 13-11 against Team 789. Team 789 is by that knocked out. And Team Sank will take it, and he will qualify for the playoffs, basically. The one thing that's crazy, what I will just quickly point out, Sank, once again, dropping 27 kills, 7 first bloods, and also, I will just quickly point out my teammate literally went flawless today and won 4-0. Dawn, okay, you went 2-0 on my team and then filled in for their team and went 2-0 again. Like that's an impact sub. That's all I'm saying. But with that makes the next games, if I will say this correctly, we will confirm later on. But that will make it
they've just
Eepers
come out,
against
actually.
Drillers. Sorry.
No, Challenge has just updated the bracket. Our game, our 2 upper games. We've got Drillers versus Knee Surgery. Yeah, and we've got Eepers versus Faded Cats. Which is going to be some pretty fun matchups. So very excited to see those.
That will be a rematch. So me against Beckett as a rematch. I mean, I'm excited. I want to see that. Yeah, honestly, it's been a great day. We got 3 more days still. Tomorrow we're gonna start with the playoffs. We're gonna have the semifinals, upper bracket. I think we're gonna have the winners finals tomorrow as well, and then the rest of the matches will be next week. It's been an honor, guys.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's been so fun casting with you guys today. I've had such a lovely time looking at the games. Deltas, you got any final words? Zaka, you too afterwards? You got any final words you want to lead out with?
Yeah, I mean, it's been just a great day to watch some great Valorant and sort of have that community spirit that we know Boaster Chord for. You know, everyone sort of all enjoying themselves and having a great fight. And as you see, there's some little rivalries going on, and Beckett was shit talking and all of that sort of stuff going on. But no, it's just great to bring the community together with such a amazing tourney, and like claps to the organizers, of course. You know, it's not easy making anything like this, but you know, they do it for us, and you know, some of us might win, some of us might lose, but we're all having a great time at the end of the day, and just it's great to be in such a great community.
For sure.
Zaka, you got any words as well?
I don't really have any closing words. It's been an honor. We got still a lot of fun coming up, so hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Amazing. I'd just like to say a really quick shout out to Connor as well. You know, Connor's been doing he's solo observed all day. He set up the whole production by himself. He sorted out a load of stuff. So I'd like to get a W in chat. If you're in chat, put a W in the chat for Connor right now, because he's been really fucking great. He's done all day. He's been absolutely brilliant. So huge shout out to Connor. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you Deltas and Zaka for joining me today on our little desk here as well. We will see you guys tomorrow at, I believe, I can't remember what time. Can anyone remember what time the broadcast starts? I can't.
3 p.m. 3 p.m.
Central. 3 p.m.
Central Eastern.
3 p.m. Central. We will see you guys tomorrow for our upper matches. Don't miss it. Thank you guys so much. See you later.
Bye bye.
See you later. Bye.